Well, I. Point is, I will certainly do my best to keep everything under control. If
Mhm.
my body decides that, you know what, it's something else needs to come out, I'm gonna do what I got to do.
Yep.
Yeah,
Totally,
exactly.
totally.
Get the bucket.
Yeah. Christ.
Oh my god.
Just kidding. Just excuse yourself.
I'm just gonna bail when I hear the sound of plastic hitting the floor. I'm like, nope, I'm gone.
No, I won't do that. I'll let you know. I'll be like, I'll just say that nature's calling, and then I'll just quickly run.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
that's the best way to do it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm very excited for the session
Me
because I get to
too.
play a new character.
I'm so
I don't
hyped.
even know the class of Alexander. This is unfair.
Warlock, and by the way, Alex, I did buff your character a touch.
Yes, I
Ooh.
saw.
So wait, we have 2 warlocks?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Why not?
Yes. I guess the
Why?
rogue's gonna be taking some damage.
yeah, or
Or maybe you could let the shield guardian do his job for once.
Well, Shield Guardian has been
Perhaps.
taking damage for me for a long time.
yeah.
By the way, I'm gonna have to need that back if we're in a
Yeah,
fight.
I'll just
Because it's right now
Yeah,
my
just
AC
give it
is
to you.
16, so I'll easily die if someone.
yeah.
attacks
Okay,
me.
just here you go. Here you
Yeah,
go.
just thank you.
All right. Well,
Oh.
3 weeks ago,
3 weeks.
Yeah.
So long ago.
3
Yeah.
weeks ago.
it was really that long ago. You managed to find. You decided to go after the revenants, and you destroyed them.
Ooh,
Mhm.
snap.
We
Yeah,
did it.
you entered Argon Vostholt. You confronted Vladimir, and even though he managed to temporarily seize control of your friend Roland,
Mm-hmm.
you did manage to kill him.
Yes.
Yes.
On his death, the revenants were released from their hatred, and they all went to their grave. They all casually just left the building, and went down to their graves very casually.
Bye.
Um,
It's like that.
Yep. Iona, Alexander's mother, showed up and offered Alexander a choice, and he chose to be able to cast Divine Word the next time he levels up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ta-da!
Excited for that.
During the course of the battle against the Evenhearts, Ismark and the Barovians lost track of Strahd, but all they'll know is that he'll be back.
Mm-hmm.
Strahd is not the kind of guy to just vanish quietly.
Please
Yeah.
vanish quietly. Don't come back. We'll be fine without you.
So,
Just
You
ignorance
returned
is
home.
bliss.
you returned
Yeah.
home. I was hoping you guys would take some nice, well-earned downtime, but instead you decided to pursue another story. Vierl, Silvanna,
Well, we
Robin,
decided
and
window
Vasilka
shopping, then shopping, and then another
traveled
story.
to the
No,
city of
Silvana
Brass.
chose to pursue a story.
Yeah, that's true. They traveled to the city of Brass
Ooh,
to go shopping. There you met an Efreet named Nesto, who offered Silvanna her heart's desire, a robe of the Archmage.
Yay.
All you have to do is go out and retrieve 10 Azer slaves that escaped
Mm-hmm.
from his family's holding.
Mm-hmm.
So you left the city into the plane of fire,
Not
wary for the undead.
yet. Not yet. Before we left.
Not yet.
Before we left, I'm going to the occultist, and I'm gonna buy the spell immunity from him.
Alright, so he will give you a scroll that can
Yep.
teach you greater spell immunity.
Oh wait, there's actually a thing I want to clarify first. Right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
You said remember Robin and Vasilka.
Yeah.
I forgot to mention that I wasn't gonna bring Robin along to the shopping trip because this is just a thing like, oh, I bring Silvana to buy stuff and then we come back
Yeah.
and then I'll do my thing.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah.
so, but Vasilka's with.
Yeah, I'll bring Vasilka, obviously.
Yeah,
Alright.
well, yeah. I think honestly that's a good distinction to make. 'Cause that's not exactly.
Bring your girl,
I don't
not
think.
your
I don't think
sister.
the adventure that Silvana is about to drag you into is something Robin needs.
Yeah.
No way.
Still, bring
Yep.
your girl, not your sister. It's the common rule.
Alright.
And
So you
before
went
we
back-
leave- Before we leave, I'm gonna ask him, does he have the following stuff? Ritual
Following.
spells. Do you have ritual spell books? I can take it if you only have identified.
Identify.
Yeah.
I need to find out what magic items we have.
Shopping.
Oh, joy.
Yep, I waited 3 weeks for a shopping episode. All right, I'm gonna. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, he checks. He does not have those for sale. He's sold out.
Yeah, I knew it. Does anyone have identify spell, please? I can learn from. So,
Actually, Wormwood is going to pop up. He's going to say he has something that could probably help you with that. Unfortunately, it's out of the city if you want to go get it.
here's the cue for going on an adventure. All right, I quickly back and like, okay, Vierl, necklace, please. And I'll put it
Fine.
on.
Then I pass it on to you.
Okay, and off we go.
All right. So you leave the city with Wormwood sitting on top with a tiny stick. He's pointing, what you're using to point in the direction that you need to go.
Yep. And
You trip, following his directions, you go on into the plane of fire for some hours. It's stiflingly hot. Vierl thinks that if Alexander were actually here, he would have a hard time with his heavy armor.
Yeah.
Well, I cast prestidigitation to make us cool. Remain cool.
Yeah, it's not just that. It's also got like stifling ash flying around.
Yeah.
It's not good. No.
Yeah, it's
Lots of coughing.
Yep.
lots of coughing and hacking. Large pools of lava. Occasional volcanic eruptions. No water.
Well,
On the other hand-
prestidigitation can generate water, so.
On the other hand, Wormwood feels right at home.
Yeah. It's just like another day in the park.
Yeah.
He's like, he likes it a lot here because the layer of hell he's from is a freezing hellhole.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, so he's like, yeah, Sylvie, once we're done here, let's never leave.
Well, you can stay. I still have some unfinished business to attend to. By the way,
All right.
you were trying to say something? You were trying to say something?
Oh, what do you mean? You didn't ask me earlier about whether or not we wanted to kill some dude, so
Well, I just thought you'll be on board, you know. Plus,
you can't assume that.
Plus, no, it's not an answer.
Making a lot of
Just-
assumptions there, Sylvie. A lot of assumptions.
Just do me a favor next time. The next time you do that, don't expect me to jump in. Because there's things I want to do too.
True.
Ooh.
But still,
Thanks.
I
Sylvie,
guess
listen,
next
we're
time
almost
I'll
there.
Consider it.
Ooh, that's Vierl's getting intimidating. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Roll for intimidation. No. That's like, no, I guess.
Do you guys? Maybe I'll still drag you along. I'll use dominate person if you don't listen.
Maybe. I just give
Alright.
Vierl the wink and continue.
All
He
right,
doesn't
so
care. He puts on his hood.
Yeah.
Yep.
He has Masalka with him, so he's feeling. He's like, you know what? As long as I'm with her.
I'm feeling at ease.
Yeah,
Yeah, add it.
yeah.
At
There's at
least
least
she's
one
here.
woman in your life who's not going to drag you on a crazy adventure.
At least there's
Really?
one.
Ah.
There's one.
There's one. Really? We'll see about that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right, so you start following his directions into some mountains made of obsidian.
Oh.
It's not very particularly uncommon here. This is a very volcanic place. The planet of elemental fire is a very volcanic place.
Mhm.
But following his directions, he's leading you to a cave, it looks like. He says, yep, it's in there.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I asked Wormwood to. Would you be so nice to scout ahead for us?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. He hops off and he runs inside.
All right. I signal Vierl to come with, and I move.
He follows.
All right,
What do we see?
you go in. As you go into the cave, it gets darker and darker. I assume Viral's gonna pop his sun sword out to get some light.
Sure.
All right, yeah. But there's nothing like particularly of note on the wall. There's no like weird carvings or anything. But as you go deeper, you start to hear like weird resonant chanting coming from inside.
Hmm.
And then Wormwood comes running back, very excited. He's like, "Come on, guys, hurry! He's almost here."
He? Who's he?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Meanwhile,
Hey.
Bartimaeus, tell me, how did you get involved with this tiefling guy named Kaiser Soze and his cult of devil worshipping Genasi? How did you get involved with these guys?
So Bartimaeus has had a rough year. He's been one of his old crewmates realized that he was still alive, and they've been tracking him down. So he had to go find someplace to hide. So he chose the elemental plane, the fire plane. So he went to the city of Brass, and he met Kaiser Soze. He seemed like a nice guy at first, and for what Bartimaeus wants, he wants to make a lot of money and kind of get enough resources to get to, live a life of luxury. You think like Bronn from Game of Thrones. I just want a castle.
Yep.
All right.
And
Kaiser can promise that.
Yeah, and he thought he'd work for Kaiser for a little bit and then kind of bolt. And now he's not too sure because they're starting to do a lot of dark shit. And
It's not my thing.
He's kind of looking for a way out, but he's not sure yet. So he's thinking of a plan. Does that help?
Yeah, that helps. All right,
Okay.
so as you get there, so Silvanna, Vierl, and their entourage turn the corner and they come into this big cave about something like, 50 feet across, 50 feet in diameter. It's about 100 feet up. Very big. In the middle, you see like these 20 people, 20 fire genasi, all surrounding a big ritual circle that's been drawn. They're all like prostrating themselves before it, and they're chanting in their deep voices. And you see two tieflings there. One of them is standing on his pedestal. He's got his arms raised. He appears to be the guy making all the intonations and casting the spells and everything. And then there's another tiefling who's standing behind him who's looking a little too uncomfortable with all of this. And
Before we move,
Bartimaeus is just behind him. I'm assuming this is Kaiser who's
yeah,
doing this.
yeah.
It's like, Kaiser, how long does the chanting have to go on for, man?
Goes on for as long as it has to. Now let me chant.
Okay, all right. And he pulls out a flask and he starts drinking what is probably ale.
Yeah, meanwhile, you
it's
guys.
the opposite of Alexander.
Yeah. Complete opposite.
Yeah, don't worry. We'll get there.
Yeah.
All right.
Before we go in, I cast Shield of Faith and Protection from Evil and Good.
Okay.
Alrighty.
I'm prepared.
Actually, you can't. You have to pick one or the other. They're both concentration. You can't have both.
Is it? No,
Yeah.
they're both concentration. No, this can't work. Okay, Shield of Faith.
Yeah, Shield of Faith, man. That's
All
the way
right.
to go.
All right.
I'm gonna cast False Life on myself, actually. Roll.
Okay.
1d4 plus 4. 8.
Nice.
And
You then, as the chanting seems to reach its climax, there's this blast of cold air, and so the temperature drops to the point that ice starts forming. And you see Wormwood's getting very excited and hopping up and down.
So I would identify the first guy in the row, the tiefling, right?
Yeah, right. He's the guy who's apparently leading us.
Yeah, I'm gonna say to Vero.
And as he does, you see that as he turns his hands, you see on the back of his left hand there's a marking similar to yours. You're guessing he works for the same guy.
I message Vero. He probably worked for Mephistopheles. Meth.
Oh, all right.
So let's get rid of him. And
No, as you
I
get ready to start
cold
casting a
march
spell, like
turn.
you see a hand just burst out of the center of the ritual circle, which is now covered in ice.
before I do anything, with my knowledge of summoning and rituals and stuff, do I know how will it end if I kill the spellcaster?
Make an Arcana check.
Do I have advantage because I know?
Yes.
Yes.
And plus, this is devilish ritual.
Yep. Nope.
No,
don't
Well,
know
you're
shit.
okay.
Can I try?
You don't get advantage on it.
Okay.
Oh, shit. Okay, it's still better than mine. So.
At this point, the ritual can't be stopped. Killing the caster would probably release whatever he's summoning from his control. Heck, damaging him would probably release it, and whatever he's summoning may not be friendly. So it's in your best interest to keep this caster alive and to keep him on your side.
I give a huge sigh and I just grab Silvanna. Nope, don't do it.
I'm not doing anything.
Well, you say nope, don't do it. Bartimaeus is going to make a perception check to see if he notices you too.
All right, make your perception check. Let's see what you notice.
All right,
need
that's
to
just
roll
a
for
whisk.
stealth check?
Do we need to roll for stealth?
No,
16.
it's fine. Yeah, you see, there's a couple of people standing in the back.
Hey, are we late? I step into the light. Are we late for the ritual? I mean,
Kaiser, who the fuck are these guys?
He looks up and says, I don't know about the scrawny one, but the girl is a fellow servant of Mephistopheles.
yeah, and
I think she'll appreciate what I'm summoning.
Yeah, and are we late for the ritual? I was like just informed by my familiar just a while ago. I mean,
Make a deception check.
Make a deception. Yeah.
Can I roll for deception?
Yeah.
Yep.
Man, Vierl can't just believe what's happening. He just face palms.
Come on.
Let's see if he believes you. And he rolls a natural one. He believes every word.
Yes.
What about me?
Bartimaeus does not believe this. Bartimaeus does not believe the dark-skinned girl.
Bartimaeus is just kind of gonna rub his chin a bit and kind of just see how this all plays out.
All right.
But he knows that she's full of shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So what happens is out of the big circle in the center, is not Mephistopheles.
Ooh.
He's not the one climbing out. It's a pit fiend,
Seriously?
which is marginally better.
Yeah, I know. But I immediately look like disappointed, and I turned towards the other guy, not Bartimaeus. Well, the one who's doing the chanting, and says,
Kaiser.
Kaiser. Well, sorry, sir, never catch your name, but seriously, you went through all the trouble and all this shit just to summon a pit fiend? Are you kidding me? I'm dragged down here for this?
Brush himself off. He squints. He says, I don't remember inviting you, to be honest. But you know what? Yes, this pit fiend is not just any pit fiend.
Well,
This is the right hand of Mephistopheles himself.
To Bartimaeus here's and goes, wait, this is the right hand. This is the right hand of Big M. Kaiser. No. This is the right hand of Big M.
Yeah. This is pretty impressive looking. The clothes he's wearing look like they could probably feed a country for a century. That's how they look very expensive.
Very expensive, yeah.
Yeah, he's just casually brushing the ice off of him. As the temperature in the cavern returns to normal, he's got a sack hanging off of his belt. He's also got a large sword hanging at his side instead of the usual pit fiend mace.
I'll have to admit, he does look different and expensive.
Yeah.
But I thought
Kaiser,
Kaiser,
remind me, why do we need the right hand again?
Well, he could help. He can give you all the money that you want.
Seriously?
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, hey, what's your name? Elfie? Elfie. We're gonna call you Elfie. Elfie, be quiet.
Seriously? Elfie?
The big boy. You know what? I'll take that. I'll take that.
That
Horny
is
over here.
Such a poor choice of word. I was just like,
Yeah, you
just
walked into
glad.
that mistake.
Yeah, it's a dire mistake. I was
So I'm looking at Kaiser, and he's like, "Hey, listen. If this guy is willing to, flood us with a big amount of gold, I'm not going to say no. I mean, let's.
well, but isn't
Do you
that,
not see what he's wearing, Bartimaeus? Do you not see what he's wearing?
Wait,
I see.
Whatever it takes to make you happy, he could pay that 1,000,000 times over.
wait, Kaiser, right? Kaiser?
Mm.
Isn't that
Yeah.
a little below him? I mean, no offense.
Voice,
he's
the pit fiend speaks, and instead of having this deep guttural voice, he actually has a very soft and urbane voice,
Oh.
surprisingly.
Oh.
If you want to compare something to compare it to, think Littlefinger from Game of Thrones.
Oh,
yeah.
That's so
Yeah.
cool.
It's just yes. Don't worry about that, Bartimaeus. Whatever you want, all devils want to be your friends, and anything you want, the devil can get you. You want enough gold to make you happy for the rest of your natural life? We have a few coins lying around. You want a warm body to fill the other half of your bed? We are the best ladies.
Well, I apparently call. So yes,
Yeah.
that would be fantastic.
You want power? You want power? You want influence? The devil has access to all of them. And what do we want in exchange? We want just one thing. Something small, has no tangible value. You won't even miss it. All we want is your soul in return.
I knew it.
Soul's a pretty big thing.
Do you want eternal life?
Hello?
We can get you that too.
I'm just being the annoyance and moving towards the pit thing and just wave my hands on his face.
Wait, what's my spell list? Do I have silent? Let's see.
Yeah. As you start to say, no, you don't. But the pit fiend, when he hears Silvanna, he turns to her and he says, "It's an honor to meet someone that my nephew has spoken of so highly."
Hey, nice to meet you. What should I call you? What's your name?
Wormwood pops up and says, "Sylvie, this is a big honor for me. This right here, this is my uncle's screw tape."
Oh, Sude! I've heard so much thing about you from Wormwood. And I knock Wormwood on the back. I was like, it's all good. Everything's cool. But are you just here to collect one more? I mean, this guy looks scrawny and such. You wouldn't want his soul,
He says,
right?
I have plenty of reasons to be here.
Yeah, but maybe something dramatic, something big, like destroying that city over there and maybe sucking all the souls from them. I mean, isn't that better suiting for someone of your status?
We have multiple contracts with the city of Brass.
Oh, okay. Well,
we did. Rather than destroying the city in one fell swoop, we decided to, as it were, farm the city.
Well, so
at any rate,
just
that's
here...
not why I'm here.
Oh, okay.
It's like, nope.
Just like, fuck it, I'm out of here. Just
yeah. That's the best. That's the best it's ever been. I guess Bartimaeus just goes, "So why are you here, by the way?"
He says, a couple of reasons. There's an old enemy. One reason is there's an old enemy that I'd like to take care of. Second reason is he has apparently access to a powerful oracle. I'd like to ask the oracle a question or two.
Mysterious.
Yeah.
Well, I guess
happy coincidence that the two goals overlap. There's also a third goal that overlaps with the previous two. He has a large castle, and I want it. I lay claim to nothing else. Anything you find in there, prisoners, treasure, traps, if you can get it out, it's yours.
Yeah, that sounds amazing. But I'm actually here for another contract. You see those slaves? And I pointed at those Azer slaves.
There's no the Azer. It says the Azers aren't here. Those are not Azers. Those are. They stand up. They reveal themselves to be Genasi. But totally different.
Oh, okay.
They're
So where are the slaves
Yeah,
then? I
where
guess
are
they're
the
just not here.
Where else? Dragon has taken them.
Ah.
Dragon?
Yeah.
We fought
Yeah.
dragons before. But...
Let me back up. Let me back up and explain a little. The old enemy that I want, the owner of the castle that I want, the owner of the hoard you desire, Bartimaeus, is the same dragon that kidnapped the slaves. An
Okay.
ancient gold dragon named Zabukiel.
Oh.
Zabrukian. Okay.
Zabu.
Gonna write that down.
Copy and paste.
Hell of a name.
Merci. Copy pasta. Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha. Zabrukia.
Yes, this is Zabukiel was a former paladin during the ancient wars between the Dragonborn and the Tieflings. He fell from grace, but he caused me a lot of grief during that war. I've come to collect.
All right. Seems straightforward. Kill the dragon. I get what I want, and you get what you want. Correct?
Sounds good,
And I
yes.
get what I want.
I don't-
Yay.
What? Oh yes, Savannah.
Mhm.
I would like to say this, that if you do hand over the slaves to Nesto, and you don't try to kill him, like I know you're planning to do to weasel your way out of the contract,
Mhm.
he will uphold his end of the bargain.
Oh. All right.
So how badly do you want that robe of the Archmage?
I'm actually debating myself on the outside, but inside I'm like, no, wait, I'm still gonna carry out my plan. I was like, okay, I guess that'll be fine. Okay, it's not like I need those slaves for anything, so.
He playfully musses your hair, sort of like what Alexander does with Heinkel. And when he does, it like gives you goosebumps.
Yeah, there's just this darkness aura kind of surrounding him.
Yeah, like you think you got touched by on the head by someone who is pure evil.
Okay, I'm used to it, so it's fine. I'm like,
So no, like
not that
Wormwood
good.
is petty. Wormwood is petty compared to this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did your uncle get so big? And I elbowed Wormwood.
How'd you get so big? Well, you have to give him. Yeah, you have to really be favored by whatever archdevil you work for, Sylvie.
Okay.
Basically, if something happens to Big M, my uncle is the next in line for that throne.
Ooh.
So,
Okay.
but your uncle, but here's the thing. My uncle understands that my uncle's a very patient guy. He's not going to just, try to off Big M. He can't do it the way as he is now.
Mm-hmm.
So he's just going to wait and be patient. And in the meantime, just get further and further into Big Mephi's favor, yeah?
Yeah.
Get that?
Have you ever wanted to, be the second in command?
He says, yeah, all I got to do is help you out. And I'll be second only to my uncle.
Okay.
Don't worry, Sylvie.
That sounds nice.
Wormwood's got a plan.
Yeah, he's working his way up.
Up the ranks.
Yeah.
Wormwood, basically he's going to jump from being like intern to CFO in a day. That's his plan.
That's his plan.
Me of an half-orc I used to know. Well, his name is Ratbag, but who knows? Yeah.
Haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess Bartimaeus at this point is going to say, all right, so the Elfie and where'd the other one go? And I can start like looking around.
No.
All right, just Elfie. Okay, Elfie, right?
Wait a
If
minute.
you and me.
Where's my friend?
He just Mephistopheles just casually just reaches into a shadow and pulls Vierl out. Very casually, just picks him up, just sets him down, and very delicately just dusts him off.
Not Meph, right? You just said Meph.
Not
Really?
Yeah, so not Mephi. What's his name? Screw Tape. Sorry.
Screw Tape. Can you
Screw Tape
type
just
it?
very gently
Yeah, can you...
pulls him out. Pulls him out of hiding, just dusts him off.
Oh,
That's not
Vierl,
even fair.
You've been hiding for so long. Come on. We have new friends here.
I didn't want to get dragged into
There's
this.
plenty of work for a robot.
At this point, Bartimaeus walks up to you. Okay, look. I don't know you. You don't know me, but we can work together and get what we want. It's easy peasy. Come on.
I know. Screwtape just going to say to Vierl, I know, Vierl. You don't want to get dragged into this. At the same time, though, you're eventually going to have to come to grips with the hive mind inside of Ahsoka.
Ooh.
What?
Ooh la la.
Going to have to
Bart?
come-
Sorry, say what you're gonna say.
I was going to say, you're going to have to come to grips with that. You're going to need answers. What better place than who better to ask than an oracle?
Ooh, that's true.
That's true. Come on.
And then give me my answers.
Yeah.
And you technically could ask the oracle if there was a way to get your parents back.
Technically.
Nope, I'll leave that. Nope. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna bring that up.
Says, no, he's also going to say, Screwtape's going to say, besides, there are traps in that. The castle is likely going to be trapped. We need someone of your caliber in order to disable them. Smashing the traps only gets us so far.
Okay.
Fine.
Hey, and I walk up to the human Vierl, and I go say, hey, listen. I know it's kind of a forced partnership, but I think we could do great things together. Name's Bartimaeus Blackboard. Pleasure to meet you. And I
You notice, you hold your hand up that you feel like someone's watching you. You look up, you see this beautiful woman who's been stitched together horribly out of all these body parts, just staring intensely at you.
Is she your friend, or is that like an enemy? And I just start getting ready to cast Eldritch Blast.
She's with me, and I grab his hand.
Okay. Just
You're
had to
Lakewood.
ask. Bartimaeus Blackcorn. Pleasure to meet you. Elfie, do you have a name?
Like you heard, Silvanna, at your service. Well, I don't really want to trust you, but, you didn't serve.
Nah.
You don't serve meth.
And
No.
so, what Screwtape is going to do is he's going to put his hand again on Silvanna's head, and he's going to. Did you use up any spell slots, Silvanna?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
I
Okay, so he doesn't need to do this then. He doesn't need to give you any spell slots. Yeah. Okay. So what he's going to
give me
do?
spell slots.
You don't work for Mephistopheles,
Yeah.
so he can't.
You're kind of a little bit excluded, Vierl. You've got the Tiefling, the Dusk Elf warlocks, and all the evilists of hell, pretty much. And you're like the one guy.
The one good guy in the room.
The one good guy just in the room, like,
So
how did it come to this?
So then Screwtape is going to start marching out of the cave.
Okay.
And he's going to gesture for you to follow.
So who do you serve? I walk towards Bartimaeus as like, who do you serve? If
Me?
Meth.
So, I serve this guy called Here Sam. Call him the Prince of Fools. Now, I learned a little bit about him back in the day when I was in the Feywilds. Presently.
Feywild.
You hear-
I want to visit there.
Yeah, Wormwood is like, yeah, Prince of Fools, you'd have to be a fool to serve someone other than Mephi. Those Fey are very capricious. They don't always give you what you want.
It's fine. I see the similarities.
Touche, Vierl, touche.
I like this guy. He's pretty good. He's pretty funny.
Spiders.
Well, we're
Yeah, spiders in your bedtime, Vierl.
yeah. Well, we're small talking. I message Bartimaeus and says, "Are you dragged into all this?" Just really message him.
Bartimaeus kind of takes aback from because he's not used to having a message spell being smacked in his face, but he kind of goes, well, kinda. I mean, they kind of gave me this opportunity to make some gold on the side, and I thought it was a good chance to maybe earn some cash, find a castle and
you
live
hear
the easy life.
You hear Screwtape say, "You won't get your cash if you don't come."
Yeah.
Okay.
Dragon won't kill itself,
All right.
It's hard
I
to say. Maybe if that.
I wish he would.
Yeah.
No, he can't die. He's cursed.
Hmm.
Ooh.
He's a cursed dragon. He can't die until he dies the same way he killed his own kind.
Ooh.
Alrighty.
All right.
But Bartimaeus just goes, "Yeah, all right, I got it. Enough chit chat. Let's
Hit the road.
skedaddle."
Walk and talk.
Yep.
Just walk and talk.
Pretty much,
Yeah. So it's going to be a couple hours walking.
I'm gonna sit on the Show Guardian and study the spell immunity stuff. Like,
Yeah.
Yep.
Bartimaeus is gonna walk over to Vierl now and say,
Yeah.
"What about you? You've been pretty quiet.
What about me?
You're acting all mysterious and whatnot. Got
That's
something to
just
hide."
his thing, acting all tall and brooding just to be cool, you know.
Well, you dragged me in this situation. Don't blame me.
I'm not blaming. I'm just saying this is your style.
Look, if it's anything, what's your name? Vierl? Vierl, yeah, Vierl. People get dragged into things they don't want to all the time. Hell, when I was 10 years old, I got dragged on a ship and had to be a pirate for 10 years. But beside the point, the thing is, so you gotta make do with what, life throws at you. This is an opportunity, despite what you think it is. So just face it, with a smile. That's how I usually take things.
Sure.
He's like,
Like a very unsure sure.
okay.
He just takes a step back.
Yeah.
All right, I'll leave
Yeah,
you
meanwhile,
alone.
the cultists are very eager to go on there. You can hear they're chanting like, "Kill the dragon! Kill the dragon! Kill the dragon!"
Yeah, and Bartimaeus is like, yeah, they like
These
Yeah.
Gensi's, right? Are they Gensi?
Genasi.
Genasi,
Gensai.
sorry.
Genasi, yeah.
These,
Kaiser's look at them. He's like, "Yep, they're dead."
yeah. Kaiser, right? How did you
Yep.
carry on? How did you receive the message to carry on the order? I mean, usually Wormwood did the delivering, but like for me, usually Wormwood did the message delivering. But how did you?
His own imp pops up onto his shoulder.
Mhm.
It says, "This is my familiar."
Ooh.
Does it? What does it look like? Just like
Looks like an imp.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Looks like a
Does it look
like a
like
dirtier-
Slightly different imp.
Yeah.
looks like a dirtier, hairier, scruffier,
Scruffier. This is like a puffball.
Yeah.
more hobo, more look like a
like-
hobo,
I,
a hobo wormwood,
yeah,
basically.
I elbowed
Okay.
Wormwood. I was like, you know him?
Wormwood is like just sneering at him at the second imp, and the second imp just completely ignoring him, just picking his nose.
I take that as an yes.
He's like, Yeah, his name. Yeah, I think his name's like something like Dirty Belch or something.
Relative
Yeah,
of yours?
don't. Yeah, just keep walking. So we don't listen to him. Don't listen to that thing. He's disgusting. He's not refined like me. Just keep walking. Just keep walking.
Okay,
walking.
okay. I just keep on reading and walking. Okay.
I'm assuming more hours go by as we're traveling to
Yeah.
this.
This castle. Yeah, during one of the rest stops, Silvanna, you're attempting to learn the spell.
Yep.
Yeah, as you're attempting to learn, Screwtip is just going to very casually, like, give you some directions.
Okay.
It's like, no, you need to pronounce it like this, stand up like that, and then when you realize that when he gives you that following his directions, it's a lot easier.
Okay. With my Arcana check, can I tell if that's the right direction, or is he directing me to somewhere?
You have no idea where he's leading you to.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
He's just going to sit down. He's just going to calmly just sharpen his sword.
Okay.
Actually, not sharpen, more like polish it. It's a magic sword, so he doesn't need to sharpen it.
Okay. I take that mental note, and
Yeah, one thing you do notice there are infernal runes written on the blade.
Oh, fancy
Yeah.
blade. What's it made of?
It says, usual, adamantium, steel, iron, souls of the dead.
Mm-hmm.
The usual, the usual weapons
the
for an infernal
usual.
soul. Materials for
So how
God.
many souls have you collected to form this amazing weapon?
He shrugs again. He thinks for a moment. He says, "Actually, one. I was able to find one powerful soul.
Ooh. That's
I
nice.
I actually acquired the sword relatively recently. I had it made out of another soul, but it broke during the wars against the dragons. So I had to use another soul of a man you may recognize, a man named Cardinal Capehorn.
Ooh. That
Ooh.
name does ring a
Ooh.
bell. Can he feel
Yeah.
anything inside? Just
He
wondering.
feels everything.
Oh, cool.
He feels everything.
Make sure he kind of, suffers a little bit more. You know?
That's the whole point of being in hell.
Yeah.
Big in hell. Yeah.
Just make sure give him an extra stuff.
By the way, Silvanna, I
Mhm.
do want to point this out. When your contract is complete,
Yeah.
we will not be acquiring your soul. You'll be able to keep when you're released from duty, your soul will be free as a bird.
Okay.
I don't know if you've already gotten that, so as long as you don't die between now and the completion of your contract.
Yeah, don't worry.
And trust me, I will do what I can to keep you alive. You're something of a significant investment for us all.
Mm-hmm. Cool. I take that mental note inside as I'm terrified inside, but I was like, yeah. I just casually
Don't worry.
make a small talk with him.
Yeah, don't worry about that. I know Bahamut's offered to free you from your contract. He doesn't. Next time you see him, tell him not to bother.
Yep.
Yeah.
We are already on it.
Okay.
Yeah, you could trust him. Bartimaeus shouts.
Yeah.
Wait, do I hear this?
Yeah, you're hearing this. You do happen to hear this as you pass, Vierl.
Wait. Bahamut was gonna free you from your deal?
Yes. Yes, this was something of a bet going on.
I
Yes.
just keep making this monotone sound to Vero, like.
Yeah, as you're doing that, Wormwood is gonna crawl up onto your shoulder, peeking in your mouth. He's gonna start picking little chunks of food out from between your teeth. He's like,
Stop it!
He's like, ooh, carrot.
Yeah, I know, carrot.
Ooh. Bartimaeus turns around and goes, "Ooh, drama.
Yeah.
What have you not told your friend?"
Well,
Yes, what have you been told?
we can discuss
Besides
it another
everything.
time. Vero, another time. This is not
Yeah,
nor
he's-
the proper place nor the time. Let's just
Yeah, he's gonna.
Sure.
Screwtape is going to look at Bartimaeus, and he's going to say, "If it concerns you, Bartimaeus, I assure you, I will drag you into this. In the meantime, just keep thinking about how you're going to spend your gold.
Okay, all right.
As there will be
all right.
This is an ancient dragon who has survived since the fall of the Dragonborn Empire of Arcosia. He has a massive fortune at his disposal."
I know. I am very much excited. And besides, you guys have nothing to worry about. Bartimaeus Blackhorn is with you. I am quite the spellcaster.
So is he.
Really?
So is the dragon. He's just gonna.
Does he know counterspell?
Just-
Even I know
he doesn't need
counterspell.
to.
Are you dumb?
He looks at you and says, "He doesn't need to.
Damn it.
He knows silence. Silence, plane shift, blade barrier. He is
Okay, that's pretty scary. And then kind of Bartimaeus he was in like a power pose, like just kind of flexing
Yes.
and like spinning his quarterstaff around, and now he's
Screwtape
like,
is deflating him.
Yeah.
oh.
I look at Squirtle and I was like, are you sure we picked the wrong guy? I mean, this kind of soul, do you really need that kind of,
Yes. The soul of an ancient dragon is not something to pass. Not something to
I'm
pass
not
up.
saying about the dragon, but this guy. I pointed Bartimaeus. I was like, are you sure he's going to be helpful?
Look at it like this.
I think he's out of his league at some point.
And it's just, it looks at you and says, "Look at it like this. He's a disposable asset."
Okay. That's more reassuring to me. Yeah.
You, Silvanna, are something that we need to keep protected.
Oh, thanks.
You are an investment.
Yep. I'm totally happy about it, and I'm not scared to shit at all. I'm not saying that out loud, so I'm just
Yeah,
thinking
yeah.
that
Is
in
that
my
really
mind.
happen? I want you
Thinking
to- Yeah, he pulls a small package out and he hands it to you, Silvana.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
He says, "Don't change before they smell it."
Change what?
And then you realize that what you did in your fright.
Oh Jesus! Okay,
Can I
Hey,
make a
Vierl,
Constitution save to make sure I didn't wet myself?
Yeah, make a Constitution save.
Oh no, it's not.
Yeah, that's about right.
He's like, "Go check."
No.
You're like, "I need to."
This is not.
You're gonna use
this is a
luck?
Save. That was Constitution.
Oh, that's a
Oh,
check,
that's
right?
Constitution check.
Yeah, so you managed to like hold it, and you're like,
Yep.
"Don't humiliate yourself in front of this guy."
Yep.
Don't.
Yeah.
Damn it! I wish I had luck. Make you re-roll that.
Yeah,
He has luck too.
yeah. He's just like, yeah. Screw tip is like,
You probably smelled the
So-
wrong one. I point at Bartimaeus. You probably smelled him.
it's just Savannah. Don't worry.
Damn it! It was me.
It just-
Yes.
It tosses it to Bartimaeus.
Like I said,
Savannah, don't.
it's probably him.
He says, "Don't worry about it. I told you, we don't want your soul. As long as you don't die, we won't have it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And I will do what I can to keep you alive."
Okay. Sounds good.
Alrighty.
It's a fun. It's a. I'd say you have it pretty well. Don't. You have nothing to be worried about aside from the dragon. There's really nothing to be worried about. You have it pretty well. Good. You're going to be free from your contract because your family, Bahamut, will give you your family back.
Can I roll an insight check to see if he's?
Make an insight check.
Yeah,
Mhm.
calm me down. Oh, yeah.
Ooh, not bad.
He's not only telling the truth, he is trying to calm you down. One thing you do think he is lying about is Bahamut promising to give you your family back. He never said that to you.
Mhm.
Bahamut never said that to you.
So yeah, he's making things up along the way. Some small part, basically.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he looks at you.
yeah.
He realizes what you're thinking. He says, "Bahamut did promise to give you your family back, right?"
We'll see about that.
Oh.
We'll see about that. Are we
Just-
there yet?
Don't. No, it says a couple more hours. Don't worry.
Okay.
But don't worry, we'll be there.
All right.
Hey,
And don't worry
uh,
about your family either, Savannah. We will give that back to you at no additional charge once you complete your end of the contract.
Now I know he's full of shit.
Hey,
Make an
Elsie.
insight check.
Make an inside check.
Even better.
Ooh,
He's not
better.
full of it. He's not full of it.
Honestly?
Oh.
Interesting. All right. What? By the way, name's not Alfie. Silvana. It's Silvana.
Silvana. Okay. And he pulls out a notebook.
Connor Sylvie. Connor Sylvie. That's Wormwood. He's like, Connor Sylvie.
yeah,
Yeah, it works
better.
for me.
Well,
Sylvie.
because you're
Sylvie.
my pet. Well,
All
I would
right,
call-
Sylvie.
I would-
Sylvie, I'll call you Sylvie, and I'll call the quiet guy over there Little V. All right.
Trust me, dude. He ain't little. Trust me, he ain't little. I watched him kick ass and take names. All right, he ain't little, dude.
Little strong V. Gotcha. Okay. All right.
I
And
don't like
Bartimaeus
this
is
guy,
gonna. And Bartimaeus is just good. Bartimaeus is gonna at this point. It's like he's seeing because you're on the Shield Guardian at this point, right?
I'm
Yeah.
sitting on the sugar.
Okay. He's gonna try and hop on. He's tired of walking.
Nah, sure. I had the Shield Guardian lay the hand down for him to climb up easier.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
And I just kind of shoot.
Just know.
Yeah, as you come up.
Just know if you try anything, it'll be easy, like same. What's the word? It'll be as easy as letting you climb up
And
and
we'll
squash you.
And we'll sting him.
Yeah.
And we'll sting him very hard. And you see that Wormwood is waving his stinger around in front of Bartimaeus.
Yeah.
And yeah, Bartimaeus is like, okay, all right. And I just sort of put my arms behind my back, and I just close my eyes and I rest.
All right. A few more hours later, you do come to a massive volcano.
Okay.
At least it looks like it's dormant. What's the screw tape is leading you up the hill, up the side of the volcano to what looks like a large door.
Oh.
You guys saw Lord of the Rings, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
You remember
Yeah.
that doorway leading into Mount Doom?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
It looks something like that.
Holy
Similar to that.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's big. It's big enough for big enough for screw tape to walk in. And when he walks in, he looks like
Mhm.
he looks like a child walking through that doorway. That's how big this is.
Mhm.
So let me get this straight. So this dragon killed all of its own kind and fled into this nowhere and set up nest for
He says,
why?
"You want to hear this? You want to hear the story, Silvanna?"
Yeah, why not?
He says, "During the war against the dragons, the there was Zebukio was a dragon lord at the time. He ruled over a small duchy of dragons. Small duchy of dragons, with the dragonborn who served him. He fought in the war, but he eventually grew disillusioned with it. He wanted peace, but the dragons and the dragonborn were no mood to give it to him. So the tieflings approached him, and they told him that if he stopped the Argosian aggressors, that they would give him the lasting peace he desired. So under cover of darkness, Zavukio began to systemically murder his fellow dragons, as well as the dragonborn generals and champions that served them. Eventually, he faced a red dragon that was injured, fighting a pit fiend like me. He was unable to kill the red dragon, who flew off and alerted the Empire to his betrayal. But before the dragons and the dragonborn could handle him, there was a great convulsion of the earth that destroyed both the tiefling and dragonborn empire. Zabukil escaped mostly intact. But as he did, a goddess named Iona descended from the heavens to punish him for his treason.
Ooh.
He fled before she could kill him, but she wounded him gravely, and she put a curse on him that he would never die of old age or from accident. He would die only by the hands of violence, the same way that he's murdered his fellow kind, the same way that his dragonkin were murdered by the tieflings and their heartless devil allies.
That sounds more like a blessing to me. I don't know.
No,
Tomatoes.
he spent the last few thousand years running and hiding. He's established safe house. This castle is one of many safe houses he's established for himself across the cosmos. He never stays too long. He forges alliances occasionally, but he destroys his allies. He doesn't trust them since they can betray him the way he betrayed his own kind.
Alright, that's paranoia right there.
He's not paranoid enough. We're coming to get him.
True. Quite a story. So, I turn to Bartimaeus. Any relationship to this ancient, I don't know, Tiefling Empire? Maybe you can...
All tieflings are related to it.
Hey.
All tieflings are related to it. The humans who once ruled the Empire of Baal Terath made a deal with Asmodeus himself in order to solidify their hold over the massive empire.
Ooh,
The tiefling nobles who made that deal became the first tieflings.
that's the big boss, right?
Oh yeah, he's the
Yeah.
big one. Big A himself.
Well,
Yeah.
the story's cool, but I guess we're in the place, so we'll probably get to work.
Yes, one thing at a time.
One thing at a time.
All right, you go into the volcano itself, and inside of it is massive. It just opens up on this enormous volcanic lake. The stone bridge, easily 1,000 feet long, stretches across to an island in the middle. Sitting sitting on that island is an enormous castle.
So
I don't
castle
remember how.
surrounded by lavas with
An enormous, yeah.
Okay.
It's. Wow, I don't even. Can I count that? I'm missing one.
DM's worst
It's-
fear. I can't.
It's hundreds. No, it's hundreds and hundreds of feet long.
Okay.
It's easily like 500 or more feet high.
Ooh, nice.
Just to give you an idea of
Mm.
the scale and scope of this castle, about 100 feet out from the castle are the remnants of what looked like a gatehouse, a part of a much larger curtain wall that once surrounded the castle. Um, the gate is still intact, but there's nothing to stop you from flying over or around it.
Well, showtime, and I transform into Were Raven and started flying into the air.
Okay. I look at Vierl. Hey, Vierl. Well, at first wait. No, let's go back. Bartimaeus sees you turn into a freaking were-raven.
Yeah.
Kind of goes. Then he looks at Vero and goes, "That's normal, right?"
One of my many
Eh,
talents.
Yeah, she became aware even a long time ago.
Why are you
Good to know.
double sound? Oh, okay.
Oh,
Because you're probably
Discord.
hearing because you're Discord and Roll20. Yeah, you just have to mute him. So then he goes, "Hey, little V, you want to fly too?"
I'm good.
Just Bartimaeus just kind of tuffles aside. Oh, you're just a bag of sunshine and fun. All right.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Who's the what's this the second to
Kaiser.
Memphis Kaiser?
Oh, who? The
Kaiser?
second.
Yeah.
The second
the-
tiefling is Kaiser. Yeah,
The peach fiend.
Oh.
Pit fiend, screw tape.
Screw tape.
Yeah.
screw tape.
I asked him, so can the dragon magically detect where I am to,
It says,
like you
Well,
can?
it says, since the bargain you made in the Amber Temple wore off, yes, he can.
Fine. I look at the
No, as you try, I just gonna say, as you try to go forward, like Visoka is holding you back.
huh?
She's physically trying to hold you back.
Whoops.
What's wrong?
She,
Can I tell or no?
you can make an insight check.
Sure. Yes. Let's see if we're gonna get dense Vierl again.
Dance bro.
Not that dense. You think that's because this place is full of lava, and given that she's a fire golem and thus vulnerable to fire, this place is like terror incarnate for her.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, now this is quite. I don't want to just leave her here.
Meanwhile, the cultists are going charging across the bridge, chanting, "Kill the dragon! Kill the dragon!"
Wow.
Okay, Bartimaeus is just like looking at. He's about to look at little V and say, "Hey, you want to take a bet who dies first?" And then he sees Vosoka and him and kind of goes, "Wait, what's wrong? What's going on?"
She doesn't want to enter. She doesn't like fire.
My shield guardian doesn't as well, so maybe we can keep them near.
Shield
Stay
Guardian
with
is-
this. Yeah.
Okay. So, what Screwtape hasn't gone across yet. He's just gonna casually just start ushering Bartimaeus across the bridge. Say, just keep repeating to yourself, Bartimaeus, riches beyond your wildest dreams. Just keep repeating that to yourself.
I'm starting to get the feeling that you like hearing me talk.
It says, no, it's not that I don't like hearing you talk, it's that I don't like watching you put my investment in jeopardy.
I am not putting your investment in jeopardy. I'm trying to protect your investment by trying to understand where they're coming from. How am I supposed?
Vierl Lakewood's continued happiness and sanity is key to keeping Silvanna's part of our plans.
Okay, got that.
It says you calling him Little V all the time is detrimental to that.
But it's a nickname. I call you Big Red half the time. Wait, I just met you. Never mind. Hey, do you want to be called Big Red?
About as much as you want to take a bath in that lava.
Okay, good. Okay, your point is clearly made. All right, fine. I will try and keep your investment alive. And I just kind of frown at him, and I just continue walking forward.
Okay, I just tell Vasilka to stay by the shield guard and just run if anything.
Yeah, she's
in danger.
She's not letting you go. She's holding on to you tightly.
I fly down towards Vasilka and says, "It's fine. I'm with him. He's gonna be fine.
Make a persuasion check.
All right. Persuasion.
Wait, has a day passed or no?
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's good.
Not yet.
Okay.
Yeah, she kind of just like looks at you, Silvanna.
Mhm.
She gives you this. She gives you a look, and then she very reluctantly lets Vierl go.
I pat her on the head and says, "Good girl." And
Yeah, as you do it, pat her, she like grips you tightly by the shoulder with surprising force,
Mhm.
and she doesn't make a sound. She just kind of just looks at you and then just very casually just draws one finger across your throat. Basically saying, if anything happens to Vierl, I'm coming for you.
well, if anything happens to him, I'll probably be dead too. So don't worry about it.
That's true.
you'll be beating
yeah.
up a
Yeah.
I just hug Vasilka and say, I'll be fine. But you stay safe, okay?
Yeah, she just nods.
All right.
All right, and then
Before she lets Silvanna go, she's going to grab a bit of her hair and yank it off.
Ow.
ooh,
What's that for?
where's what Bartimaeus again?
He's being ushered across the bridge by
Yeah.
screw tape.
There are
I call for him and say, I'll take your offer.
All right, so you go after him. Silvanna, as you look at Vasilka, you see Vasilka pointing to the hair and then mimic spell casting.
Oh.
Okay, I don't.
What?
Really...
Make an insight check. You can either make an insight check or you can message her again.
Nope. Not gonna do that.
No message. Okay.
On point with the inside
Yeah,
check.
good job,
Yeah,
Silvanna.
Nice. Insight check. You basically think that like she understands at least a little from watching Vierl and Alexander work how spell casting works. So she
Mhm.
thinks that if she takes a little bit of your hair,
She's gonna. cast the
that if something happens to you, she can take you she can go somewhere and resurrect you.
Oh.
Huh.
I mean, that's
And
not
then
how
kill
it
you.
works. I mean, that's not how it works, but thanks.
Don't tell her
I
that. Let her
appreciate it.
believe.
And she pulls out a little packet from inside of one of her pockets. She opens it up and she shows you that she has a little bit of Viral's hair in there as well.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
Good thing I'm not there. I would have asked when did she get that?
Oh, you naughty guys. Anyway.
Yeah, so she
Yeah, I
makes
hope
a
that
showing
hair's from
mess-
your. I really hope that hair's from your head. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Damn it.
Yeah, so you go.
Most likely.
All right, yeah, Silvanna, you go
Mhm.
across the bridge then, right? All right, you go.
Yep.
When Vasilka is certain you're out of sight, she very quietly just takes your hair and then very quietly just ties it underneath to some of her hair,
Oh, okay.
and then
Hmm.
covers it up very casually, and then sits down to patiently wait for you.
Okay. Well, I don't see
To
that,
kill
so
you.
I don't know it. So
Yeah, you
I'm-
don't know. See that? You don't know it.
Yeah.
It's just like one of those things that like when the main characters leave, you see one of
Yeah.
those like side characters just doing
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
casually.
Basically.
Foreshadowing. Yes.
Foreshadowing.
Foreshadowing.
All right.
Bartimaeus is just like Bartimaeus is now stuck on the bridge, and he's like, "Wait, why am I at the front? Hey, Big Red, Big
He's
Red,
like, "Why?"
yeah, Big Red. I should not be at the front here. You go in front of me."
It says, why would you be in front? It says, well, what is it? Well, you can either be in front or you can walk with them. And he indicates the crazy cultist behind who are chanting, kill the dragon, kill the dragon.
You're not really giving me that many options.
Did I catch up to them or
Yeah,
am I
you
still
see them
running?
catching up. It's
Yeah.
like, or plan C. He points to them. He's like, walk with them.
I'm assuming you're pointing at Silvanna and Vierl at the moment.
That's right, yes.
I'll take Plan C, thank you. And I just tiptoe my way
Yeah,
over.
he picks you up. The cultist lets you pass through. Them. They're following their fearless leader.
All right. And I'm just walking now with Vierl and Silvanna.
Yeah.
So how are you going to make me fly?
Well, with a little bit of Bartimaeus magic. And I do a little wink and I say, all right, are we going to fly? Everyone's going to fly right
I'm
now?
already flying, so just take care of you
Yeah.
yourself.
All right, I'm going to cast Fly at 4th level, which I can because I'm a warlock. And
Yeah.
I'm going to cast it on myself and Vierl. And it lasts up to 10 minutes.
Nah.
All right.
Now we can fly 60 feet.
Okie doke.
We're gonna need flight to fight the dragon. I have a feeling.
You
Yeah,
will.
bro.
You will. Before that happens, Silvanna, what is your AC?
I'm currently back to 16 again because I left my shield
Yes.
guardian. I haven't changed it.
All right.
Yep.
From top of one of the towers of the gatehouse, you see this. You see something come streaking out towards you, and you get knocked off your flight pattern by this enormous crossbow bolt just flying and it's shattering against your lycanthrope skin.
Dodge it? Can I
No, he rolled a
save? I'm in midair.
He
so
rolled-
I should be able to
make a dex
No.
save to avoid getting knocked off course. Yeah.
Yeah, make a dex save for that.
All right, you're
But you-
fine. You're not knocked off course, but you did get smacked in the face
All right.
with a crossbow bolt, and you see it shatter and fall. Looking on top of the tower again, you see that there's a gigantic ballista on both towers.
Ballista.
And Yeah, it's the ballista seems to be reloading itself.
All right.
It also has
how-
arms to pull to
Oh.
put the bolt in.
Do I first? Two things first. One. Who is manning the ballista? And two, how far away are they from me?
The ballista look like they're about 60 feet away from you.
Okay.
As for who's manning them, it looks like these are magical constructs. They're loading themselves.
Ooh. Okay. I am gonna quickly not fly and land it on the floor, and it's like, all right, ballista up ahead, and I'm
Shouldn't we just fly up and take care of it? Me and Lil V can do that.
I'm gonna rush in, and when I'm in range, I can cast Mold Earth and mold the castle. Part of
Yeah, let her do her thing. She
Okay.
likes doing that.
All right,
All right.
I believe it.
There's another chunk from the second tower. You see another crossbow bolt just streaking down towards Screwtape. He doesn't even bother trying to get out of the way. He just lets it shatter on his chest.
He just walks forward.
Yeah, he's just like tanking the hits.
Okay.
And then he unfurls his big red wings and he starts flying up to go handle them.
Ooh, nice. So
All right.
when I'm in 30 feet,
I'm gonna fly up behind, and I'll watch her do.
All right, you cast Mold Earth. Nothing happens. These are large constructs.
No, I'm mold earthing the stuff that's beneath the ballista. That's just
I know.
making it
I know. These are large constructs. They're big, so molding 5 feet won't stop them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a massive thing.
Yeah, these guys are big.
Dude, can I make it? I don't know. Does it seem like it can damage them just with raw damage?
Is it
Yeah?
Is it possible?
Yeah, looks-
Okay. Then I'm gonna fly up since I can do that, and I'm just going to use Eldritch Blast.
Nice.
And since I'm currently now, you made me. It says in the notes I'm 18.
Mhm.
Okay, so that means I get 4 Eldritch Blasts with a 1 action.
You're 18
That's
right.
level?
Bam, bam,
That's
bam.
awesome.
So I'm assuming 2 hit.
Let me check. Let me double check the AC here. Yeah, the 24 and the 18 hits.
Okay, so that's a total of
12 force
12
damage.
force damage.
Yeah, this massive construct is not particularly damaged by it, but you did get its attention. Looking over at the other tower, you see, what's his name? Freaking Screwtape with his massive great sword. He just does 1, 2, 3, 4 hits onto the thing and absolutely crushes the crap out of it.
Nice.
Nice.
Good job, Big Red.
I thought I told you never to call me that.
Uh,
I explicitly told you
okay,
never to call me
okay.
that.
I fly away.
It's sir. If you really want to call me anything, call me sir.
Okay, Sir Big Red, gotcha.
Anyway,
He's going in
I'm gonna
first.
help out our.
He's going in first.
It's like those scenarios in Telltale's games. He's gonna remember this. Just like
You will remember that.
He will remember that.
You wanted the plan. Remember that actions have consequences.
Oh, yes.
I'm gonna
Alright.
help out Bartimaeus and go rush for the ballista and attack it with the
All right.
Viator.
All right. It's
Nice.
don't forget it's not a god.
Yeah, what? It's like my strongest weapon. That's why I'm using it.
All right.
It's not an undead either. I'm not gonna use my sun sword.
If Vierl, technically, if Vierl believes it's a god, then he should be doing
It's all in
massive
your heart.
damage.
You got to believe.
That's like
Okay.
this thing is a deity, right?
Yeah.
It's a tiny kobold. No, it's
No,
not.
no, no.
Yeah, that's
It's
a hit.
gun.
It's a kobold god.
All right,
All
let's
right,
roll
it's-
for that sneak attack.
Nice.
Nice.
And
All right, yeah.
another attack if it's not yet down.
It's not yet down. No.
All right. I don't want to waste my spell level.
Yeah,
you know,
we
spell
got-
slots.
we gotta
I
wait for
already
the-
wasted one.
We
yeah,
gotta wait
not
for
yet.
the
That's
dragon.
another hit.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right. It's still kicking.
Oh, come on. Really? Okay, then.
Yeah. This thing is built resilient.
Well,
Ah,
As
okay.
you see that's written on the side are words in Draconic. Can you read Draconic?
Alexander can.
Yeah.
Alexander's not here.
If Alexander were there, he would read. He could read that, and he would see that
Oh,
it says.
I just
"Built
realized.
dragon top."
As my bonus action, I activate my animated shield.
Nice.
Nice.
23. Yeah. Well, Dragonborn tough. Although I don't know that, so
All right, yeah. But up close, you do see that it's actually the ballista was actually constructed to look like a gigantic dragon.
Ooh.
Oh, okay, that's awesome.
I'm gonna fly.
Yeah.
Up. I'm gonna cut the base of the ballista, or try to cut the base of the ballista.
All right.
Flame tongue.
Ooh, good job. Good job.
Nice. Let's see what that does. It's still kicking, but barely.
Second attack. 14.
All right, that destroys it.
Nice,
Can I cut it down
nice.
and I put it into the bag of holding, or is it too big? Way too big.
It's way too big.
Alright, I just smash
It
it.
weighs something like 1,000 pounds.
Okay, I just smash it.
Yep.
All right. What else
Is there like an entrance nearby, or?
Oh yeah. Oh, right up ahead. There's the main gate, or there's a gigantic circular stained glass window you can smash through if you like.
Part of me sees that. Yes.
Window.
Eldritch Blast.
All right.
Let me roll for Eldritch Blast. Let's see if I break it.
I
I'm
haven't
gonna roll.
even rolled initiative. I like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, this is pretty good.
Not yet.
We're getting there.
Yeah, we're getting there.
All right.
Whoops.
That's good enough.
Thank God, because the other one was a 1.
It's just a window.
Just the window.
All right. Can we
Um,
fly in, or is it?
Yeah,
just
you
shattered?
smashed the window. Hang on. Let me double check something. That's all. Let me just double check. Okay, that's what it is. All right, yes. Do you smash it? You can fly in.
Yep, totally gonna do that.
Nice. All right, so you fly into the window. Let me pull up my map. This massive chamber.
Ooh, you have me at massive.
8, 9, 11,
There's
12,
dragon.
13, 14, 15,
Massive dragon inside this
18,
massive
19, 20, 21. No, this chamber's about 210 feet long by 10, 12, 120 feet wide.
Ooh.
All right.
Enormous. When you enter through the smashed window, it's the first thing that catches your attention is the fact that there's a massive pile of gold over and piled up in the back of the room,
Ooh.
like enormous.
Bartimaeus just starts rubbing his hands.
Second,
Yes.
there's no dragon in here.
Hmm.
Third,
Yeah.
you get this odd feeling, and then you realize it's just the architectural style. But for a moment, you actually thought you were back in Castle Ravenloft.
Well,
Oh.
And you realized,
Well,
oh, it's
for
just
us
built.
too.
No, but,
Yeah.
Yeah, Bartimaeus doesn't know, but Silvanna and if Vierl, if he's with her, certainly knows.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
Can I like try to not identify. Try to see if the treasure are like magically generated, like an
Yeah,
illusion?
can I do an
Make-
arcane just to kind of see if I think it's like an illusion or if it's like magically
I think
trapped?
No,
it's
I was gonna say
strength.
make a detect magic spell,
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
and that will help you detect.
Detect magic.
Natural
Ooh,
20.
natural 20. All right, so Silvanna detects. What does she detect? She detects enchantment magic coming from the treasure,
Okay.
and transmutation magic coming from the ceiling.
Oh.
Ooh.
When you describe this to Bartimaeus,
Mhm.
he identifies the enchantment magic coming from the dragon horde as a curse that will be placed upon any who try to take the treasure. The transmutation magic is a meld into stone spell.
Oh, the dragon is hiding up there.
And okay, so I see that. Okay, this is what happens. Bartimaeus realizes that they just handed me a bunch of treasure that is literally probably going to kill me.
Mm.
He feels betrayed, and he does not feel happy about that. And then he immediately looks up and kind of starts to realize that the dragon's probably hiding up there, and he just stops, stands still.
I realizes, oh, they probably didn't know he was cursed, and now these things here, and we're dead.
Bart.
Uh.
Bart. I message him, Bart. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Yeah, big fuck off dragon's probably up there.
Yep. And what do you do when a big fucking dragon is up there?
You run and hide.
Yep. Let's
You
do
hold
that.
monster.
Let's-
Oh wait, what?
What?
Oh, Vierl, you hold monster?
No, no, no.
Okay, gotcha. I cast hold monster.
There's no target. There's
There
no
is
target.
no target. All right.
He's
Yeah, I'm
literally
not a spellcaster. I thought it would work.
then
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Vero, how did you message us when I'm talking to Bart?
he's
No, that was
whispering.
out of character. I thought you were literally gonna say you hold monster. That
Yeah,
was out of
yeah.
character.
You
I'm not
whispered it.
there. I
You
haven't
whisper
dived
it.
in.
Viral's whispering. He's like, "You hold monster."
Just hold it.
You
Oh,
hold
monster.
monster.
Actually, no, Silvanna. Viral was whispering, "Hold monster," and then you were just like, you felt the urge to say, "Hold monster,"
Yeah.
and you just did it.
And then I just kind of looked up and I try and cast it, but
You cast
doesn't
it, but there's no target. So
No.
yeah, it's once you cast it that the stone cracks open and the dragon drops down, drops down, and it is
Yep, that's a dragon.
massive gold dragon.
Vero,
Yeah.
what have you done?
First thing,
What?
the
I
dragon.
didn't cast anything.
I require Silvanna and Bartimaeus and Viral, if he's with them, to
Yeah.
make a strength saving throw.
Oh,
I'm
Jesus.
As it
probably with.
fails,
I'm probably there if I was able to whisper
yeah.
hold monster into Savannah's
Okay,
ear.
so my strength is -1, so I'm about to get fucked.
Oh boy.
Okay,
Let's see. What
Are you
can
sure
I
it's
do?
not dexterity?
I'm positive.
No.
Trust me, this is not his fire breath.
Strength save.
This is
Alright.
strength
Yeah.
saving throw.
14.
Okay.
How the hell did I get 17? Jesus.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Well, I don't think this will affect any of you, so you don't need to really worry that much.
Okay.
All of you now have disadvantage on strength-based attack rolls, strength checks, and strength saving throws for the next minute.
Aha.
I'm glad I'm not Alexander,
Yep.
Yeah.
because that would suck.
I can't hear Falcon.
Oh no, Falcon.
Oh,
Vero
no.
can hear
No.
us.
Or Silvana. I think I'm just gonna refresh.
Yeah.
It's probably me. My internet's not holding up.
Okay, good.
Okay, let's just refresh.
Yeah. I think he can't.
So-
hear anyone.
So what happened to me?
Can you hear?
And
him?
You
Can you hear us?
you hear me?
Nope. He still can't.
Viral.
Hello. Hey.
Hey,
So what
now he's back.
happened? What happened when I failed the strength save?
You now have disadvantage on strength attacks, strength checks, and strength saves.
Ha! It's not like I need strength anyway.
Never say that.
You will if you want to climb.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
But I can
Alright.
fly.
Your greatest
You can
nemesis,
fly.
balls.
Walls.
My old nemesis,
Yeah.
castle walls.
Castle walls. Vox
All right.
Machina has doors. We have walls.
All right, and now I would like you guys to roll initiative.
Alrighty.
Hey, I can still fly, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
you
you can
can.
still fly until.
Okay, it better last.
It lasts 10 minutes. Oh, this is
Oh
bad.
boy.
For dexterity though.
Well, that's my
Alright.
initiative. Well, I guess because I'm not trained in initiative. It's just my dex.
Okay, got it.
All right, 1 second.
Do I want to
Okay.
use luck for initiative?
I'm not. If
I mean, you could save it for because of the dragon does like a
Nah,
burning
I want to
attack.
go first.
All
Okay.
right.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. No. I'm
Viral's
first.
not having a good day today.
Oh man.
No, this is a terrible day, and it may get worse. Alright,
I have so much to tell Alexander.
Yeah, if you tell Alexander this, he will never let Silvanna leave the house again.
Yeah, there will be a lot to say if you tell him what exactly has happened, transpired.
Like when we go back, it's like, hey, how's your shopping trip? We have some slaves.
Well, we now have slaves. Wait,
What? All right. Well, so how'd the dragon do on his initiative?
Yeah,
we are about to find out. He's after Kaiser Soze.
even the cultists are higher than us? Holy shit.
Because
Yes.
they're chanting, kill the dragon, kill the
Yeah.
dragon.
They're hyped.
They're chanting.
They gave them advantage.
Yeah.
We should have been chanting that too.
Yeah,
Yep.
kill the dragon, kill the dragon.
Yeah. No, that did not give them advantage. They just happened to roll a natural 20.
Oh, wow.
Be thankful it was
Someday-
them
yeah.
who rolled the 20.
And not our Zubukrel, the fallen
Someday I'll find a sword that can slay dragons.
Yeah.
dragon slayer longsword.
But it's
All right,
Dragon
the
Slayer.
cultists are up,
Alrighty.
and they're just gonna. They and Kaiser. Can Kaiser fly? Let me check.
Well,
if
he
he's got-
isn't he a pit fiend? Oh wait,
He's
no,
a
he's the
pit-
tiefling. Sorry, no.
Tiefling Pitlock.
Yeah, sorry,
He's a
sorry.
he's a fiendlock. Let me see if he
Fiendlock.
actually can. Actually, what he's going to do.
He can if he wants to.
He can't actually fly. What he's going to do is he's going to position himself like as close to the castle as he can, and then he's going to cast levitate on himself and go up.
And just sort of float. Yeah, that's
Yep.
awesome.
Meanwhile, the cultists are going to go swarming into the lower level, chanting, "Kill the dragon! Kill the dragon! Kill the dragon!"
And then they see the dragon and they start.
They don't see the dragon. Dragon's on the second level.
Oh right.
Next up is Silvanna. You're facing an angry dragon. What do you do?
I run. No, no. How far
That would
away
probably be
am I
wise.
with him? From him.
Let me see. This guy is not an idiot. He's fought before. You're about. The ceiling's about. Yeah, you're about 90 feet away from him. He's right above you.
Okay.
Go.
What should I do? Actually, I'm gonna fly a little bit further. And I knew Hold Monster didn't work because it was
Undead.
undead. Yeah.
Yeah, this dragon. You look at him. You see that he is badly wounded. He's missing an eye. Some of his toes have been cut off. Half his scales have peeled away. He's covered in scars from old fights.
Okay.
But you're pretty sure this dragon is very much alive.
Yeah.
Wait, is it undead?
He's not undead. He's alive.
Okay.
A little pissy, but he's
Old
alive.
monster might work on,
Old monster, if he doesn't make you save, it might work.
but he
I'm gonna
probably
hex
has resistance.
him. Yeah.
You're gonna hex him? Okay.
Hold on. Duration. Oh, can I hex him? Yeah, I can. I'm gonna use my bonus action to hex him first because it's not a concentration. Blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
And I'm gonna hex his wisdom and gonna hold monster him. Hold monster disadvantage. on
Okay, so
wisdom.
what's the DC?
19.
Nice. And he has disadvantage on this.
Wisdom. Yeah. So.
Yeah, wisdom, right. Alright, he is actually knows what the spell is, so he's not gonna let himself be held by it. He's going to burn through a legendary resistance to shrug that off.
All right.
Yeah.
So,
Get it out of the way.
Yeah, I'm flying the hell out. I can fly for. Hold on. I can never remember this. I can.
It's 60 feet.
Yeah.
It's 60 feet.
I can fly for.
Hmm.
50 feet in midair, so I'm gonna fly away.
All right, so you're going for 60 feet away from him. Got it.
Yep.
There's two ways out of the room. One is a large. Two hallways. One leading to the left and one leading to the right.
I'm gonna duck behind the hallway walls and a little bit away from the walls in case he breaks through. But I'm gonna make a duck, and that's all I'm gonna do.
All right, you go flying off. So he's going to use his two of his legendary actions. And what you see him do, he causes like this massive explosion with his wings, and he goes flying after you.
Shite.
Let's see, how fast can he go? Yeah, not as fast as you. He can only move. He could only move 40 feet with that legendary action.
Thank God.
All right. So now it's his turn.
Oh boy.
First thing is, did his breath recharge? Did not. So he can't actually breathe fire on you like he'd like to. Instead, that's what he can do. Ooh. Let me see here. All right. All right. He's going to cast a spell on you.
Who?
You,
Ooh,
Silvanna.
But I'm out of.
Yeah.
Like I
No,
said,
he's flew after you. He's flying after you.
Yeah, he used his legendary actions.
but I
to
thought
move.
he said he can't reach me.
He couldn't reach you with that legendary action, but it's his turn. He's flying after you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got it. I was like.
All right. So he's going to He's staying 90 feet away from you.
Okay.
Now, what's the range? Oh no, he can't do that. He has to actually get up to you, up close and personal to you,
Yep. So.
to do this. That's okay.
What is
He's going to take that risk. He'll just fly up to you,
What is he doing?
and he's going to reach out, and he's just going to gently brush one claw across your cheek, and you need to make a wisdom save
Is that
as he casts
spell?
a spell on you.
Is that a
Oh
spell?
boy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right. Make an Arcana check.
Can I make an Arcana check to see if I recognize what he's about to do?
Come on, Arcana's being bad.
Nope.
Nope.
Not me.
All right.
Okay.
Bartimaeus, you can do it if you
Okay.
want to.
19.
He's casting Bestow Curse as an 8th level spell.
Ooh, that's gonna be rough.
Yep. So Silvanna is now cursed.
Okay.
At the start of each of your
Ooh.
turns, you must make a wisdom saving throw. If you fail, you waste your turn doing nothing. Your action that turn doing nothing. You can still move. You just can't attack.
Okay.
You also get a bonus action if you
Ooh.
want it. Just for the next minute.
Hold on.
Is that a concentration, by the way?
It is, yes.
Okay.
It is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, it's cast at 8th level, so it does not require concentration. It's going to
Yeah,
last for
that's-
24 hours.
Oh, fuck.
Yes.
Okay, you're gonna
He-
really need to make
Oh,
that
wait,
wisdom save.
Hold on. My spellcasting ability should be charisma. It shouldn't be in Arcana using intelligence.
Wait, hang on.
If
Let me
I use
check.
Counterspell, hold on.
I'm checking that. I'm checking that now.
Here.
I thought it was Arcana check. Make an ability check
with your
equal to.
spellcasting ability. So it's
Or just make a charisma check then. Sorry.
Yep. I'm doing it right.
Yep.
17.
That's still not enough.
It could need to be 18.
It needs to be
Ah.
18.
Oh, that sucks.
So you are now cursed. Unfortunately, Vierl is a paladin, so if he has remove curse
Or I can
as a
dispel
prepared
magic.
spell.
I'm not high enough for the remove curse. I only have
Hang on.
restoration.
Hang on. Silvanna, you said you wanted to use what was the spell? Magic?
Yeah, dispel magic. I can dispel the magic.
Hang on. I'm looking that up.
Here.
That's an action.
Yeah, I will do that.
So you have to make your wisdom save.
Yeah, so you have to make your wisdom save, and then if you cast a spell magic, that should get rid of the curse.
Alright, so he's
Alright.
going to. So meanwhile, Zabukiel is actually not going to move away from you. He's going to stay right up next to you.
I missed shit. Yeah, keep going.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
landed. So next up is Vierl. What do you do?
How far away is the dragon?
He's a good 60 feet from you. But he's
Alright,
on the
then
ground.
So you're saying he's missing an eye.
He's missing an eye, but you think he can still see perfectly fine.
So what if I stab the other eye?
You'll have to get to the other eye first.
Yeah, okay, let's do that. I fly over to his other eye and try to, stab it.
All right, make an attack roll.
All right.
If you want to
Where
stab
is-
his eye, the attack is made with disadvantage.
I believe in my luck. Let's go.
Natural 20.
That's 20.
Made with disadvantage 22.
22.
Still, it's really high.
Let me see.
That might make the difference.
That barely hits,
Ooh.
Yes.
and he will
Okay.
have to make a saving throw.
Oh my god,
With
Vierl.
disadvantage because my
17. All right, that's hits.
Sneak attack.
Well, it might not be wisdom. It might be just something else for the eye.
well concentration.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, concentration. Yeah,
Yeah, concentration and a save to keep from being blinded.
Nice.
So
Yeah, thanks for the fly, man.
Oh, no problem. Bartimaeus
All right.
Bartimaeus just gives you the thumbs up.
thumbs up.
Minus 17, minus 12. And he needs to make a saving throw. Alright, so first thing is he makes a saving throw to maintain concentration. Actually, he doesn't need to maintain concentration on Curse. If you cast it at, I think it's 5th level or higher,
Yeah, no, we
you
said
don't need
that.
to make
Yeah,
concentration.
sorry.
Yeah, so
sorry.
he made his save to avoid being blinded, but he's bleeding from his eye now. And he just simply glares, turning his hateful glare onto Vierl.
And I stab it again.
Yeah. All right, make your
Nice.
attack.
Stab him again.
All right, that's another hit.
Nice. Good rolls. Good rolls.
16. All right.
Man, I have a feeling this is really metal.
This is pretty metal. Dragon bleeding out of his eye.
Yeah, he's bleeding out of his eye. So that's your turn, Vierl?
Is he blind?
He's not blinded. Oh, wait. No, he needs to make a Constitution save.
Yeah. 'cause
Oh, he's
he
certainly
was-
not blinded.
Another one
Yeah.
with
Yeah, he's not
concentration.
blinded.
Oh, sorry, blinded.
doesn't-
All right. Okay, I'm not wasting this, so I'm using Shield of Faith on myself.
Nice.
All right. So what's your AC
And
with
I
that?
and then I also activate my. Oh, I already activated my shield, so my AC is 25.
25. All right. So the dragon's gonna use a legendary action to try to slap you with its tail.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Your AC's high. Hopefully that'll make a difference.
Yep. Hopefully.
What is okay? You said your AC was 25.
Yes.
His total is 27.
Frack.
No, that's not possible.
He's going to crack you in the ribs. You take 19 bludgeoning damage.
That's
And then I have to roll for Constitution.
Yep.
Oh, no.
It's DC
That's
10.
not possible.
No, DC 10.
Oh yeah, I lost
Yeah.
it either way.
Oh, your shield drops.
Yeah, you know what I said about not wasting it?
It took all of a second to go away.
All right,
Oh,
Bartimaeus.
I
Yes.
miss my protection from good and evil.
This is a dragon.
Okay, Bartimaeus. Bartimaeus would like to fly within 60 feet of the dragon,
Yep.
but just kind of in the air, I guess.
Yep.
Okay. He would like to cast a mirror image
On himself. Okay.
on himself. So now I'm down to 3 spell slots. But then Bartimaeus introduces me, myself, and I, and there's a total of 3 Bartimaeus that are just floating in the air now.
The
Because that is
dragon
my
is going to speak something in Draconic. You want to
Okay.
speak Draconic?
no. I speak my character. If I were to give myself languages, it would be Common, Infernal, and Elven.
Yeah.
Ah,
Elvish.
Because my parents, my foster parents were Elvish.
Mhm.
All right. So that'll basically be your turn then.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I don't really have much for bonus actions, so yeah, I'll just stare back at him with my quarterstaff at the ready.
All right. Top of the round, you see Kaiser getting slung in through the window.
Ooh.
He lands on his feet, and then you see, what's his name? Screw Tape enter.
You probably
Yeah.
should write him down because he's not.
Yeah, I'm putting that in there. I'm putting him in now.
Yeah.
All right, I'm putting him into the initiative order now.
Nice.
So,
Well, I mean, he was just sort of floating for a little while, so. God, why do I have to roll so shitty on my initiative? I miss having the Sentinel Shield. The Sentinel Shield really helped me out.
yep. All right, here we go. There's dear old Uncle Screwtape. All right, and
Screw
he
tape.
will be on your side.
Oh,
Yep.
so it's screw tape. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. He
Screwtape.
looks at
Screw
he looks at the dragon and says,
Screw tape.
Zabuki. Yeah. He looks at the Zabuki and says, "Ah, hello, Zabuki, my old nemesis." Now, meanwhile, you hear the cultists screaming downstairs. You don't know what's going on.
Oh. So they're still alive? Huh, interesting.
They're
Yeah.
probably fighting the guards at the front entrance. We just chose to go straight for the dragon.
All right. Next up is Kaiser. What he's going to do? He's doing nothing.
Come on,
Nothing
Kai.
at all.
Do your thing.
I'm looking at that. No, I'm looking at this. He's got. Oh, he's got that. That'll. Let's see if he can do that. The dragon. He is. Let's see if he can do that. Let's see. Oh yeah, he can easily move within range and then just cast Feeble Mind
Nice.
onto the dragon.
That'll make a difference.
Plus, he's hexed.
I mean, he has a legendary resistance. Have to blow it.
All right, so the dragon is going to take psychic damage,
And wisdom save.
and then
It's
he
an
makes
intelligence
save.
Intelligence save. Yeah.
Let me see here.
Hopefully, he has a low intelligence.
Let's see what his intelligence is. All right, so and that is against his save DC, which is okay. All right, he makes his save by
Yeah.
1 point,
Damn it.
and then he's going to use his legendary action to fly.
Can I use luck to make him?
Sure.
Checking.
Make him re-roll?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
checking if I can do
Why
that.
not?
I'm checking. Because it's not my.
Uh,
I'm trying to figure out if I can. Do
It might actually only be attacks, though. That's the thing.
that. Luck, where are you? Luck. All right. So you have blah 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 blah. You can also spend one attack roll made against you. More creatures spend luck. No. Attacks.
Nope.
I can only do with
It's only attacks. Yeah, that's what I figured.
All right, so what the dragon's going to do? He's going to burn through his last 2 legendary actions to fly at Screwtape.
Mhm.
So what I need is Vierl and Silvanna to make dexterity saves.
Yeah.
Yay,
Finally.
dexterity!
Nope.
Aha!
There we
And
go.
nope.
What?
Actually?
Each of you take 17 bludgeoning damage or are knocked prone from the sheer force of the wind.
Oh my
And then-
god.
That's such a high DC.
9,
This.
Yeah, this is an ancient dragon. You really
It's an
thought,
ancient dragon. Yeah.
thought he'd go down easy?
No.
He's going to go at
No.
Screwtape.
So wait, how does it work if you're flying and then you're knocked prone?
You fall. Oh, no, you're held aloft by magic. You're not using, like, wings.
No.
So you're
he's
just going
not.
to basically be, like, you're just spinning around, basically.
Well,
So I have to still sacrifice half of my movement.
Yeah, to get yourself under control.
Alright.
Yes, Savannah is not and sent falling.
Yeah, I think I am.
I don't like this.
I get
You're
it.
just- You're just spinning around.
All right, Savannah. Since you're gonna fall, how high above the floor are
I
you?
think I'm 50 feet. Well, I'm like descending from the ballista to the window, so I assume I'm pretty up high.
All right, so on the floor is that? So I'm gonna put you about let's call it about 20 feet above the floor. So
So yeah,
you need to make a dexterity save.
to maintain the height. Nice.
Actually, not to
Nice.
maintain the height. To land on your feet.
Okay.
You take 6 bludgeoning damage as you land hard,
Okay. Seriously?
but otherwise you're fine.
26? Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Anyway,
with 26, not
I
bad.
tried to make a cool landing by one
Yeah.
knee down.
Yeah.
You-
And anyway, it's your turn.
Yeah.
Superhero landing.
Yeah. Superhero
Nice.
landing. Yeah.
And it is your turn.
I'm gonna cast Remove Curse on myself.
Hang on, no, you need to make a wisdom save first.
You need to make a wisdom save, yeah.
At the start of your turn.
Oh, Jesus.
Fuck.
DC's
Nope.
gonna be
use
no,
luck to remove-
Lol.
Nice. 16.
not gonna be enough.
16, let me see.
Not gonna be
This
enough.
that's not enough, no.
His DC's like
Oh
22.
damn.
So
Hmm.
what happened?
This is
now?
tough.
What happened?
You have a move and a bonus action.
I can only move and bonus action. Okay. So I can cast.
You also get reactions.
Okay. So I can cast any spells. Let's see. What do I have in my possessions? What can I do? Bonus action. Sorry, I'm just looking through. I don't think I can do anything with just a bonus action, and so I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run like hell.
All right. You run away screaming. Okay.
I'm running.
so that's your
with my
turn?
Full speed. So yeah, just
Yeah.
anyway. Dodge.
Get in a better position.
All right, that would be your turn then.
Yep.
Next up is Screwtape. He's going to move up. He is going to use his action first thing he'll do is end the spell on Silvanna.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, he has to spell magic, I'm
He
assuming?
has remove curse.
He has a similar ability.
Okay.
But then he is going to actually start hacking away at the dragon.
Thanks.
Yeah. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4.
Nice.
How many of these actually hit?
That's the.
Because this
No,
dragon is
main
tough.
question.
Let me see. That's
That's-
1,
that's-
2, 3 hits,
Oh, that's not
injuring the
bad.
dragon.
That's not.
Yeah, the
that's
dragon
good.
is-
That's good.
Dragon is injured now.
Nice.
Next is Zabukil the Fallen, and he is going to see if his breath weapon recharges, because if it does, and it does, he's happy now. So, but he's not actually going to breathe fire. First thing he's going to do is use his frightening presence. And let me see here. I do believe. No, he can be. Okay. So, I need Bartimaeus, Silvanna, Vierl, to make I believe it's a wisdom save. Let me check. Yeah,
No.
wisdom save.
I just want to ask.
Wisdom save.
How
And
of the spell, whatever that
this is the dragon's frightening presence ability.
Is it I'm curious. It's not a spell. It's just
No,
a,
it's not. It's
dragon.
a hun-
That's what I think.
It's a 120-foot radius of supernatural fear.
Oh, boy.
20.
So all you need to do that, and so do Kaiser and Screwtape.
Wisdom save 19.
Holy shit, that's really good for me.
Really good.
Let me see.
Oh, come on, 22, please. If the DC's higher than 22, we're fucked.
Yeah, we're.
And where are you? Okay, so you get a plus that.
Where's the +2 from Sentinel?
Okay, all of you except Screwtape are frightened of the dragon.
God
Aw,
damn it.
damn.
DC's like 23 or 24.
24, if you must know.
Fuck. That's what
This
I
is an
figured.
ancient dragon.
No, I mean, it makes
Yeah,
sense. It
totally
makes
makes
sense,
sense.
yeah.
Makes sense,
Yeah.
but damn.
All
So
right.
now the dragon, is not going to breathe fire because he knows that it's not going to actually hurt the pit fiend. Instead, he's going to try to savage him with his teeth and his claws.
Plus, let's see, condition.
All right. Okay, I'll hit. Let's see how well Screwtape does. You do fine. I mean, guy's a hard ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long does the frightened state last?
Yeah.
1 minute.
The-
You can repeat the save at the end of each of your turns and end the effect on yourself as a success. No success.
But we have disadvantage.
Is it automatic or do we need to make an action?
No, it's
To do it.
automatically you make the save at the end of each of your
But
turns.
we
End
have
of the
disadvantage.
turn? Okay.
Okay, so yeah, so the dragon just absolutely savages Screwtape before he's able to kick him off.
Alright.
Yeah.
This is bad.
Yep.
This is really bad.
Now we got
All right.
this. We got this.
Yeah, so you got him. All right, Vierl. You see the object of all your horrors bound up in that dragon. You now realize how Visoka feels every time she encounters fire.
Yeah, that I don't like that. I do I guess a very anime move and like close my fist, put it on my heart, and cast heroism.
Nice.
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 And when you open your eyes, you are no longer frightened.
As a vision of Basilica enters my mind, okay, let's go. The anime scene works.
Everything grows silent, fades to white, flashback to Visoka, fade back.
Eyes open. Eyes open. There's a charge! And you run with
That's-
your little.
And
you run
well,
with your
I
little
can't
stick.
attack, so I guess.
Well, you can use your
Huh.
bonus action to attack. You just don't get the.
Well-
since you're using a rapier, it's a finesse weapon. You can use your bonus action to attack. You just don't get.
Only if it's an offhand.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, if
I
it's-
don't have it on offhand.
It's on
I have
his
my
main hand.
shield.
Yep. All right.
I guess
so,
I'll go in. I guess I'll do this. How far away is the dragon from me?
he's about 50 feet from you.
Okay, I go 10 feet in front of him, and then I just point my sword at him in a bit taunting way, and then I cast Shield of Faith once again.
Hang on. No, you can't.
No, you can't.
Heroism's
Oh,
a
wait.
concentration.
No,
Oh,
don't do
it's
it.
a heroism's
It's a
an
contra-
action.
No,
Oh wait,
not
no, it's a
even-
concentration. Oh damn. Okay, this is why I don't play spellcasters. This is what I don't understand. Okay,
it's hard. It's hard, yeah.
I'm gonna have to get
no.
you an item that lets you concentrate on 2 spells at a time.
I'm
On
gonna
it-
need that.
Honestly, Viral, it would be probably better for you to have heroism on right now
Yeah,
because
of-
if
yeah,
he,
yeah,
if he
yeah.
does it again, then you're gonna be immune.
Actually, Vero,
Yeah.
due to the fact that you ended it for yourself with the heroism spell, you know that since the frightened condition ended, you are now immune to this dragon's frightening ability for the next 24 hours.
Ooh, that's true.
So you don't need to have heroism on.
So if
Sure.
you want to swap up heroism for Shield of Faith, then go for it.
Yeah.
I'll go for it.
All right. So that will be your turn then. Next up is Bartimaeus.
Okay. Well, Bartimaeus has to see Viral. He needs to also have his anime back. Is that a wisdom save?
Wisdom save. So that's at the end of his turn. That's not enough to save.
No.
So he can run away, but he can stay there. Nothing's stopping him from standing there and chucking spells.
Yeah, but
I thought
it's gonna be-
but it's gonna be a disadvantage. Well,
If it's an attack roll, only if it's an attack roll.
If it's already hit, then it's
If
count
it's something
like
like
a
fireball, that just auto
Hmm.
hits.
okay. Well, I don't have fireball. That's fine. So I'm going to whereabouts is easy within 60 feet of me.
Yeah.
Oh, but I can't move. But I can't move closer to him because I'm under fear.
I was gonna say you could unleash. You could unleash Psychic Scream, as I recall. I gave you that spell.
Yeah, I'm looking it up right now. I'm trying to find it. What it does.
It's in Xanathar's Guide.
Oh, it's the new one.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to look it up.
There it is, right there.
Oh, sorry.
Click the link.
Click the link. All right.
Yeah, it's an amazing spell. It's you remember the drain ability from Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War?
Oh wow.
How you blow up people's heads? This spell lets you do that.
Okay, let me see. You unleash the power. Okay, you unleash the power of your mind to blast the intellect of up to 10 creatures of your choice that you see within range. Creatures that have an intelligence score
Of
2 or
two or
lower and
lower.
effective. Each target must make an intelligence saving throw. On a failed save, a target takes 14d6 psychic damage and is stunned. On a successful save, the target takes half as much damage. If the target is killed by this damage, its head explodes, assuming it has one. A stunned creature. You know what? Screw it. Yeah, I'll do a psychic scream.
Right. Yep.
So
So
make an
what's your
intelligence saving
DC?
throw.
Ooh.
I believe
My
your
DC is 18.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I said it as that. And you're only attacking the dragon?
That's well. There's no one else in the room.
There are plenty of people in the room.
Who?
Well, who else is in the room? That's an enemy.
Vierl, Silvanna.
I'm,
These guys are
Enemies.
allies of convenience.
wait, am I in the room? I
That's
ran,
true.
like-
Yeah, that's true.
Bartimaeus thinks that he could make a lot of people explode at the moment, but Bartimaeus also knows that he needs these people alive to keep him alive. So he's just gonna only target the dragon.
And the dragon rolls a natural 20 on his save. So so roll 7d6 damage and give it to me.
All right.
He's not stunned, but you know what? It's better than no damage.
Exactly. Because I don't think we've. Oh wait, no, we've dealt some damage to him.
Yeah,
That's
29.
not bad.
pretty respectable.
Okay.
That's pretty cool.
All right.
That's going to be my turn then, and I'm assuming, did Psychic Scream cost a spell slot?
No, it's a once per day.
Oh, it's a once per
ability.
day. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mystic Arcanum.
Mystic
So-
Arcanum.
All right. That's my turn. I'm just gonna stand my ground then.
All right. The dragon's got nothing. Meanwhile, cultists are getting butchered down there by the traps.
Oh, whatever.
Kaiser does not care.
Yeah.
Kaiser has absolutely zero shits to give.
And neither do I.
Yeah, but neither, and also so does Screwtape. He doesn't care. They're all going to hell anyway.
Yeah.
All right, so Kaiser is going to cast Finger. Yeah, does Finger of Death require an attack roll? Let's see.
An action.
No, it's a Constitution save. So he's going to chuck Finger of Death at the dragon.
Ooh, nice.
He needs to make a Constitution save, or he takes a lot of damage. Alright, what is his Constitution? Plus. Alright, he makes that. Still. That's a lot of damage, though.
That's
Anyway,
good.
you slice it. Alright, next up is Silvanna.
What should I do? I'm just thinking. And well, how banged up is that dragon? Pretty or still holding?
Probably not that much.
He's banged up, but he's not even bloodied yet.
Okay. I'm gonna cast fireball. At the fifth level.
Fireball?
Yep. I'm just gonna.
Alright.
Just gonna center him so it doesn't hurt anyone else.
Alright, you hit it, you get like the vadoom. And the dragon just kind of looks at you. It's like, what to look like? Really? And then it says in common, I'm immune to fire.
Oh. Wait, now we know. So thank you, idiot.
Yeah.
We didn't know that.
I take a bath in lava every day.
But I hit the target. I did, right?
Yeah.
So
You
I'm
did.
gonna use Hurl Through Hell.
Okay.
Ooh.
When he's trying to
All
say,
right.
I'm immune to, then he's gone.
Snap the fingers.
It disappears.
And 10d10 psychic damage.
Yep.
Ooh la la.
All right. So next, Screwtape is just going to smile at Savannah.
Plus 1.
And even though he's certainly smiling in appreciation, it seems very unsettling.
I know. I'm the one looking.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
Wow, that's a lot of damage.
All right. Next up is Zabukil, who is stuck in hell.
The evil one. No, just kidding.
Fortunately, Zabukiel has a few tricks. He's not going to come back now after that.
Oh, but he can disappear nears. Yeah, so once you use, instantly
Yeah, he's
next turn. Yeah, the target returns.
Yeah, he does return. That's how the ability
Alright.
works.
Yep. Okay, so he knows how it works. So he'll wait. Vierl, you have a chance to buff yourself or get ready. Anything you need.
I'll heal myself with my lay on hands.
Alrighty.
Use
Call.
at least 30.
30.
So I'm back to 81, and I don't have anything else to do. Nah, that's it.
All right. Next up is Bartimaeus Blackhorn.
Bard?
Okay. Okay. Dragon's gone. Okay, calm down. You got this. Wisdom saving throw. Ugh.
No, you're not.
Okay, I don't got this. This was a bad idea. It was all bad every day.
Meanwhile, you can hear the cultists screaming the same thing from downstairs. This is a bad idea. We are not ready for this.
Not kill the dragon. Let's run away.
Right.
Run away.
Run away. Bartimaeus is going. Bartimaeus says, "I'm scared. I need a friend. A friend
Guys.
is a good thing that I could have, and I'm
Guys,
going to
he just looks
cast."
up and waves.
Oh, he does.
Yeah, he looks to you. He was like, he points to himself.
No, I need a different friend, and I'm gonna cast Conjure Fey.
Oh, nice.
Okay. All right.
Oh.
So, what are you gonna summon? What?
A pixie?
No, I'm gonna live with this mistake. So, I'm just going through the spell right now. So the Fey creature rolls on
rating
your,
him
it obeys
6 or
any
lower.
verbal 6 or lower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's a Fey creature that I could summon? That would be
Like
fun.
I said, pixie is a great one.
Well, it's a CR 6 or lower.
Yeah,
I think.
it is. Pixies
Yeah.
are like, but they are pretty weak. Like, just saying.
Let me look up something.
You could summon an Annis Hag if you wanted.
Yeah.
That's a CR6.
Yeah, you know what? Why not? Yeah, Annis Hag seems cool. Yeah, I'll do a Annis
All
Hag.
right, let me find that stats for that hag.
It's in Volo.
Volo's Guide, I know.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
going
on
through it
page
now.
159.
Thank you.
Where's
Boink.
I've DM'd before. I have shortcuts to everything.
Okay, yeah, you see this thing. You see this enormous, absolutely hideous-looking old lady come shuffling through.
And Bartimaeus, in his panic, forgot that was a concentration spell. And he goes tumbling out of the sky.
Does that
Whoops.
also affect me?
Yes, it
Yeah.
does.
It does.
I'm like, I just. Okay,
Dexterity
I should be.
saves,
What's
both of you.
happening?
Dexterity saves, both of you.
Okay.
Yikes.
All right, Vierl and Bartimaeus both land. You both land.
Does the Annis Hag?
No, so Annis Hag isn't catching you. So you each only take 9 bludgeoning damage from that landing,
Okay.
but you land on your feet. All right,
I
let me
shout, what happened?
I panicked. I'm sorry.
A fairy dragon is also something.
Yeah, he looks. The Annis Hagman was looking at Bartimaeus. She's like, "Seriously, boy, what were you thinking?"
Listen, you're not supposed to criticize me. You're gonna help me kill the dragon. All right.
I ain't killing no dragon. You little things that think I'm gonna.
Just listen to me. God damn it. So
So
that continues. And
the cultists are getting their asses handed to them
that's
downstairs.
pretty much my turn, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be your turn. The cultists are getting their asses handed to them downstairs. Kaiser Soze is right now pondering, should I go down and help them or stay up here with the treasure? Silvanna,
All right.
your turn. At the end of this turn, he's coming back.
I haven't made my wisdom save last round, but he's out.
Yeah, make-
So should I? Am I back or?
You make it with with advantage because he's no longer in your line of sight.
Okay. 25.
Yeah, you are no longer scared.
Nice.
It's just a big fire breathing. It's just a big fire breathing lizard. Who's scared of that?
Yeah, it's just a lizard. Come on. You
Who's
get
afraid
this.
of the big bad wolf?
Yeah.
Nah, not me.
All right.
All right, next up.
I
Let 'em-
haven't done anything yet, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast mirror image on myself as well.
Alrighty.
For
Next,
once,
so that'll be-
I never really used the
yeah.
spell, so for once, I'm gonna make a difference.
Nice.
By-
Warlocks everywhere. Vierl is just surrounded by
Yes.
warlocks.
using the spell.
I can imagine him just going fetal.
Can't deal. One warlock is enough to handle. I can't deal with six.
I just
Yeah.
can't take it
All
any
right.
longer.
So that'll be your turn then, Silvanna?
With my bonus action, I'm gonna drink 1 potion of healing. Do I have that? Let me check. Potion. Oh, I actually don't have that. Minor.
You have a bot.
I have a
you do have a
powerful
bottle of
one,
wine.
So I'm gonna cast. Wait. Minor. Mirror image is not concentration. So I'm gonna cast healing words on myself.
Okay.
Yep.
Nice.
It's a bonus. It's not working. Come on. Why isn't it working?
Great. I can't stab the dragon in the eye anymore.
Aw,
Mm.
I'm sorry. I thought Conjure Fey was not a concentration check.
+6.
I do have one way though.
+6.
Oh yeah, I know what's
Very
about to.
bad.
No, do it for the glory.
All right. So that'll be your turn,
88.
Savannah.
Yep. 88 points.
All right.
Back.
And the dragon pops back, looking
Horrified.
disturbed
Yeah.
and horrified. Next up is Screwtape, who's going to go charging in with his sword.
We root for you, Screwtape. We root for you.
2 hits. 3 hits.
Hmm.
So the dragon. Yeah. Okay, so the dragon is now looking very bad, very beat up. What he's going to do is he's going to bug out with plane shift.
Oh.
Am I within 60 feet?
No, you are not.
Fuck.
He's going to. The dragon's just going to bug out, and then that's the end of combat. Yeah.
Well,
He's not-
there is a
Yeah.
solution to this if Vierl wants to use it.
He can always try to. He doesn't have the. I don't think he has the. He has the. I don't think Auto Vialto's recharged yet.
Yeah, we just.
I
sit
do
and
have
wait.
something called Cape of the Mountebank.
That doesn't teleport. I was gonna say he's
No.
gone. He's on a different
teleported. I
plane.
thought
No,
he just
he-
ran away.
No,
He's on a
he-
different plane. He
He
teleported.
plane shifted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He plane shifted out.
Okay, it's fine. I can regain my spell slots.
Yeah, that's it. Screwtape is just gonna show and say, "Well, I don't believe he'll be coming back here anymore."
Is there any
Yeah.
way to get back? I wonder.
Why would you want to? His horde is right here.
Yeah, but it's cursed. So, you know what?
Yeah, and this is at this point Bartimaeus walks up to him and goes like, "Yeah, speaking of which, you guys were gonna give me cursed gold. What the hell, man?"
Yeah, and his hag is like, "Yeah, you shut your mouth, boy. I'm gonna give you a curse. I'm gonna freaking."
All right, you were clearly not worth this. I cancel her out.
No, you end the concentration on the spell.
Yes.
That she doesn't go away.
Holy shit.
She turns to face
What?
you. She turns to face you and says, "You know, I was about to cancel that curse on that spell, boy, but I don't think I'm gonna do that."
Oh, no.
Damn it.
Damn it.
She shuffles up to you.
At this point, Bartimaeus says, "I should really read my spells before I say things."
It's like, "Yes, now, you know what I am going to do, boy?
You're gonna give me a hug, aren't you?
I'm gonna give you a hug. Come here."
Oh, no. This is
What a one-of-a-kind spellcaster you did say you were.
Yeah, I sure am. What 96 is coming right at me?
Not 90s. Not 96. Yeah, it is 96,
It
yeah,
is
I checked.
96.
Yeah. Okay, so what's your AC?
My AC is 12.
All right, so she hugs you. You take 36 bludgeoning damage as she starts to crush you in her hug.
Yes.
Should we
Ow, yeah.
save
Ow.
him?
Ow. Hey, guys. I cast Misty Step.
Okay.
There you go.
There you go. You're free.
I'm out of here.
Yep. You aren't escaping me so easily, Sonny. Get back here.
I'm just kind of running around in circles.
She's just shuffling after you as quickly as she can, which is
Ah,
pretty
he's
fast.
Fine. He's
As I'm running around in circles, I'm just looking at Big Red and saying, "You said I was going to be rich. The gold is cursed. Did you know that?"
He says, I can handle the curses, Bartimaeus. Besides, I'm not responsible for your terrible decisions. And he goes over and starts trying to handle the curse.
I'm gonna do him a favor by walking to the gold and cast Remove Curse.
Okay. So you cast Remove Curse? I'm just curse magic item. Alright, so you remove the curse from the treasure, which is good.
Hey.
Which means you can now handle it safely.
Yep. I'm picking up the gold. What does it look like? Does it have symbols or
It's ancient.
just ancient?
It's like it's ancient. It's got draconic images on them, on the coins.
This must work.
The items have draconic motifs.
So
The coins are probably aren't worth much, but there are art objects that look like they're worth a heck of a lot.
Yep. I'm gonna pocket that.
I'm just quickly pocketing as much gold as I can
As
into
you're
my
running
pockets.
From the hag?
Pretty much, yeah. I'm doing laps around the pile of gold, and I'm just like, as I'm running, I'm sweeping up gold and just shoving it in my pocket and continue to run.
Okay.
All right. Let me actually start generating some treasure.
Nice.
I guess I'll be looking for anything but gold, like weapons or something.
I guess I'm gonna have to run around in circles for an hour.
Yeah.
Hours.
For
Hours.
Well, it says 1 hour.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna have to run around for about an hour or so. Let me see.
I cast Spare the Dying on him while he's running.
Trust
past
me.
Yeah.
I'll need it.
Yeah.
Hang on.
So what do we
I just need to start generating some treasure.
All right. If you need a hand, I have Dungeon Master's Guide here.
I'm already on it.
Yeah,
Way ahead of you.
As Bartimaeus is running around in circles, he runs by Vierl and he kind of says, "So," runs around. "How did you two meet up?"
Nice.
And in a little provincial town called Fallcrest, somewhere far away.
Far away.
Yeah, it's very far away. We teamed up to adventure, and it led us here.
Well, you must live pretty interesting lives to end up here.
Hey.
And I just
running.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I'm going to get you, dearie. You can't escape me. You can't escape Granny.
She must have really loved you, boy.
Wait. Aha! I have an idea. I cast Mirror Image.
You already did.
Oh wait, no, not. Wait a second. No, there's another spell that I can cast. Spell. Call.
What?
Can I cast Phantasmal Force
The hag?
on the hag? Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
All right. I'll cast Phantasmal Force. So she needs to make an intelligence saving throw.
All right.
If you want the hag's intelligence.
No, I'm pulling it up. I'm just taking the spell. All right. Hag's intelligence is 13.
So +1.
Yep. And your DC is 18?
18.
Which she barely made. Dearie, you're not fooling me that easily. Get back here.
All right.
Just gonna keep.
So apparently, I'm just gonna keep running.
Yep. All right.
I'm gonna check.
Puller's Guide to Monsters.
Ooh. This is. Interesting.
Um. Okay, so that's magic item table I need to be looking at.
I do want to try something to help out Bartimaeus over here.
Mm-hmm.
I have what's this? Panache. I never knew how to pronounce this.
Panache.
Panache. And I'll try to persuade her to say I walk up. There's some cultists downstairs that might need a hug more than this guy. I mean, it seems like they were very shaken
And
from
then
the
Vierl
experience.
gets a hug.
Yeah, she's just like, "Don't worry, dearie. Once I've given him a hug, you'll get your hug next."
I take
I
2
knew
steps back. I don't think I don't think someone will appreciate that. She's waiting outside, so
You'll get a
yeah.
hug too. Don't worry.
I literally walk around, just look for anything I want, and then just leave right after.
All right. I'm gonna
Yeah.
duck. I'm gonna duck behind a pile of gold, and I'm gonna cast greater invisibility on me.
All right, let's see.
This is the greatest encounter I've ever had. It's just an old woman wanting to hug us.
A gigantic, an 8 foot tall old woman. Yeah, she no longer finds it. She can't see. She's like, "Come on out, dearie. I know you're around here somewhere."
I'm going to make a noise as I'm over here next to the
Hey?
door. Next to the
I'm
door.
coming for you, dearie. Don't worry, I'm coming.
Is she near the door?
There's no door. It's just a big
well,
hall.
there's an entry. I'm assuming there's an entrance. Oh,
Yeah.
there's no doors nearby that lead to another room or something like that, or
There are doorways.
I'm just looking for a door that I can open.
There's doorways you can lead her out.
But there's no doors. It's just doorways.
There's no door you can slam behind her.
Yeah.
No.
Damn it.
You know what? If you split.
Actually, no. I got it. Bartimaeus is going to use thaumaturgy because he's a tiefling,
Yeah.
and down one of those doorways, he's going to make the sound of his voice come
Okay,
from
yeah.
that direction.
Yeah, she goes hobbling after it at surprising speed.
All right.
Vierl,
And
Yes.
during your circling and digging through all this gold, like seriously, who needs this much gold anyway? Am I right?
Yeah.
You encounter a bag, a small bag that, when you look inside, contains beans.
Huh. And then can I identify what these beans are?
Do you have the identify spell?
Silvanna, do you have the identify spell?
Like I said, I was trying to buy that on the marketplace, but no one answered.
It says, what's Screwtape is going to say? Why do you need to buy it? All you have to do is just say please. And he pulls out a scroll case from his bag and he's holding it up.
Oh, thanks. Can I have one? So I can learn from it?
Says, of course you can, Silvanna. And he hands it to you. And then he turns to Vierl and he says, that is a bag of beans.
Well, no shit, but okay.
Yeah.
I knew that was going to be your response. I'm so happy you said that.
Says, if you plant,
That's amazing.
But what is
Plant
it? I know you know what this is.
if you plant the beans,
You get
if
the
you dump,
beans.
if you dump the bag's contents out on the ground, they explode in a radius centered on you.
Oh.
If you plant the bean and then water it, the bean produces an effect. What? Even I can't predict what effect it will produce.
All right, I might take up gardening then, and then I just keep the bag.
All right, so just put bag of beans in your
So wait,
inventory.
they can explode too, but on
Yeah.
my radius.
Only if you dump them out.
So basically, it's a bag of little think of them as green beans or like a seed.
Yeah.
And if you if you dump them out of the bag, it basically makes a fireball.
What if I just throw an individual bean?
No, that does not work.
It does not.
No! I thought I would get like a bag full of grenades.
That's
Damn it.
necklace of fireballs.
The necklace
No.
of fireballs, Vierl. That's what you want.
Yeah, I'll just take up gardening once we go back to Lakewood Keep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trust me, man. That bag is hilarious. You'll get a lot of
Yes.
mileage out of that.
Yeah, no, I
A
remember.
deck of many things,
Yeah,
but plant edition.
Yeah.
yes. Well, it's better than that.
Well, it's deck of many things,
Yeah.
but not game ruining
Yeah.
edition.
Yeah. By the way, you still have that.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Not Bartimaeus doesn't have that. Alexander has
Yeah.
that.
Just one-
Speaking of
Alexander-
which, while this is all transpiring, Alexander's just sitting in Castle Lakewood, just
Yeah.
sipping some tea.
Alexander's sipping some tea. He's thinking, I wonder what Vierl and Silvanna are up to.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it's been so
Certainly
sure-
nothing
Yeah.
that's certainly nothing that involves dealing with devils and their cultists or
Yeah.
fighting a gigantic ancient gold dragon who's
No,
blamed
I
for betraying
wonder
his
what
people.
they're going to bring back from their shopping trip for Christmas.
Yeah, Alexander's just sitting there, like, just this is like Alexander's perspective, and he's just kind of like,
Yep.
well, I mean, Vierl's with them, so I'm sure that he'll take charge and be responsible. And Silvanna has
Take
so-
charge and be responsible.
So, and Silvanna has
What?
had her ups and downs, but I think that if you give her the right motivation, she will know when to make the right choice. Not do
Yes,
anything.
the robe of Archmage is my motivation.
Wilson. So, and then you just these things that you realize. Then you're like, you sip your tea again. You're like, tomorrow I'm gonna check on them, just to be safe.
Just to be safe. I'll have to go find someone who can scry, because I sure as hell can.
All right.
All right,
right.
back to the
Back-
action.
Back to the action. Of course, cool. So Bartimaeus, are you gonna come and start looting this thing?
I guess if Bartimaeus is allowed.
Yeah, he's allowed to.
Invisibly, I start seeing, and you see just gold being lifted in the air by nothing.
Yeah.
Hold on, just a sec. I'm also looting, so I'm like,
Yeah.
is that you, Bart, or are we dealing with tricky?
No, it's
man?
me. It's
okay.
me.
Yeah,
I don't.
Screwtape and Kaiser are actually going to leave to go see why the cultists are still screaming downstairs.
They must be
It's
having a
a-
party,
it-
I guess.
A hug party.
A hug party, probably.
So what?
At this point, yeah. Bartimaeus actually does want to search, if that's all right.
Yeah, there's a lot of gold here. So Vierl has a bag of beans. You find 2 vials containing liquids, a scroll in a scroll case, and a third vial with liquid.
Nice. What are they? So identify. Now I have the spell. Now I learned the spell.
Yep.
Ritual.
So what are they? First is a potion of superior healing.
Ooh, nice.
Okay.
Second is oil of etherealness.
Oh.
Ooh,
nice.
that's fun. That's fun.
Third is a potion of invulnerability.
Oh.
Ooh.
That's useful.
And finally is a spell scroll. And let me determine what the spell is.
5A. Alright, potion of invulnerability. Potion.
The spell scroll is a scroll of aura of purity.
Ooh. I think it's a paladin spell.
It's a paladin spell, 4th level. For 10 minutes, you emanate a 30-foot aura. Each non-hostile creature in the aura, including you, cannot be diseased, has resistance to poison damage, and has advantage on saving throws against effects that cause blindness, charms, deafness, fear, paralyzation, poison, and stunned.
Ooh. That's
It's a really good spell.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, like that was one of the auras that I wanted to have at the ready when I was using Alexander, but I found Aura Vitality a little bit more useful because we're dealing with a lot of like guys that can reduce a lot of vampires. So if we ever are dealing with something that's not vampires, then I might switch to that.
Potion of etherealness. Is that a potion of etherealness or what is that?
So is that just
Oil.
is that a combination of me and Silvanna looking for stuff, or do I find my own stuff?
That's a combination.
Okay.
Oil of etherealness. You can use it to cover a medium or smalling creature, along with the equipment it's wearing and carrying.
Yeah, so it
Um,
gives the effect of ethereal.
You gain the effect of the ethereal spell for 1 hour.
Nice. Alright, so
But it takes 10 minutes to apply
let's divvy up. What would you want? I will call dibs on potion of invulnerability. No, just kidding.
Bartimaeus kind of goes, that potion of etherealness sounds pretty fun.
Oil
You mind if I snag that?
Yeah, sure. Oil
Awesome.
All right.
I'm gonna take the potion of invulnerability.
All right. If you drink the potion of invulnerability, Silvanna, you will have resistance against all damage
Yep.
for 1 minute.
1 minute.
It
And
looks like liquefied iron, by the way.
Yep. Aura of purity. I wonder if I can put in a few syrup to make it taste good.
It probably tastes better
Yeah.
than liquefied iron.
Little drops of honey.
Yeah. All right.
Aura of
After about a few minutes, Screwtape comes back alone, and he will inform you that the cultists are dead, slain by fiendish traps on the lower level that he had to smash. He also found your prisoners. He also found your Azer slaves, and he's released them and sent them to go wait with the Silka.
Oh, nice. Well, then if that's the case, let's go. I mean, we're done here, right?
He says one more thing that I need, and he goes out one other way, and he comes back with an iron flask, and he pops it open.
What is that?
What's that?
He says, "This is where he was keeping the oracle."
Oh, so it's a genie.
Yes, it is a genie, a female genie.
Well, hello
She just-
there.
She says, "Who are you?" You're not the dragon.
Who freed you? So
We are the ones who saved your life and more, my friend. My name is Bartimaeus Blackhorn at your service. Put up my hand.
Yeah, she's just gonna say, "Can I go home, please?"
Don't worry, I would like that
Screwtape.
too.
Screwtape is just going to say, "Yes, I think we would. I think I will let you. You will have, but on the condition that you answer one question from each of us."
Ooh, nice.
She sighs. She's like, "All right then. What are your questions? What are your questions?"
All right, who wants to go first?
You can go first. I'm fine.
Me?
Yeah, Barty.
Okay. Let me think. I may throw something at the DM, so just bear with me. Bartimaeus thinks he thinks for a moment, and he says, "You said you could find anyone, right?"
I can. Yes.
Hey, you answered one question. That's it. Let's go to the next one. Just kidding.
I can.
It's like it's like the episode. Simpsons episode. Are you the Oracle? Yes. You? Yes. Really? Yes. Thank you. Come again.
Yeah. She's just gonna turn away from you. You asked her your question.
Wait, please let me. No. Are you serious?
Yes, she's serious. She wants to get this over with and go home.
Okay. Well, Vierl, do you have any questions?
You go first.
Okay. I want to know how to return my family to me with their health intact and their minds free from their curses and everything. One simple solution for that.
The Oracle says, "Your family has been infected with the essence of the vampire god. Even if you were to slay them and raise them again, that essence would still infect them. So you need to remove it in order to save them." And then she's going to turn to Vierl.
Oh boy. Okay, wait. Out of character, making that clear.
Yeah.
I wish I did that, because I don't get to have anything. I get a big fucking 0.
That's what you get for being a one-off character.
Hey, you know what? That's the perfect end for Bartimaeus' story.
It's like, story of my life.
I have 2 very important questions. I don't know which one to ask. Do I ask about the revival of my parents, or do I ask about Vasilka?
Right as she opens her mouth, Wormwood pops and says, "Before you answer that, miss, I have a question. Which question should he ask?"
Oh, nice. That's really nice.
I have a big heart. Which one should he ask? Should he ask about his parents or should he ask about Silky? She
Silky?
considers
Oh.
for a moment. And she says, Ahsoka. And then she turns to Vierl.
Wow, it's like you could read my mind. Okay.
Yeah, I've been around you long enough, kid.
True.
So what is with Vasilka's hive mind?
Says, Ahsoka's hive mind was caused by the souls of all the women whose bodies and graves were desecrated by the abbot of Kresk when he created her. If you truly wish to put her to rest, you will put the abbot down. You will kill the abbot.
Ooh.
What?
Ooh, wow.
Only his death will satisfy their souls for the grave crimes that he's committed against them. And then
So
she
it's
turned.
Okay, this brings up so many questions for me. 'Cause I thought that, yeah.
I have a question for the DM. So is that implying that the only way for Ahsoka to become like a single identity is to kill the abbot? I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I thought
Holy shit.
I thought the abbot just took
Yeah,
bodies from graves.
No, he probably did.
Oh.
He lied
It-
to us. Okay,
He
after
does a
we're done
lot.
with this,
Wow,
after we're done
that
with
was
this
a
whole
lie that lasted like
For
Oh
Jesus,
my-
it's like 40 sessions.
Yes. So
God damn it.
the oracle turns to Screwtape, who asks her something in Infernal.
Oh.
Come on, that's
I don't
not
know
fair.
Infernal, so-
Wait,
Yeah.
I understand Infernal, so I hear this.
Yeah, so you hear it. He just asks, he's asking, will Mephistopheles' plan succeed? That's his question. She considers that for a lot longer than she considered all of your questions.
Yeah,
Right.
probably.
And then she says, if Vierl and Alexander interfere, it will fail.
Oh,
Hmm.
oh
And then
boy.
she leaves.
Wait. No. She's about to leave.
Yeah.
And I just look at her and I say, I don't have a question. I just want to say thank you. And I cast Dominate Person on her.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. That got out of hand
It's not
fast.
fair. I didn't get my answer yet.
I am getting my answer, goddammit. You
All right.
can't tell me what to do. That was my last spell, so this is the
Alright.
one and done. Yeah.
Janie, let me see. She is not the Dow.
It's a wisdom saving throw.
She's the Ginny. So wisdom saving throw.
Please.
But
please.
man, I just can't get over to the abbot. I thought he was a good guy.
All right, so you managed to dominate her.
Oh my god, yes.
Wait, hang on. Actually, hang on 1 sec. I want to check something. She failed her
Oh.
save, but I want to check something.
Don't you dare. Don't take this from me.
I want at least my answer, my question to be answered.
Charm I got right. It is friendly damage. Identity. Disadvantage. That's true.
It's been really long since
He's
Okay.
yeah.
I'm reading it twice to make sure I'm not missing something.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
dominate her. All right, she is
Okay.
dominated.
Oh, so
Okay. All right, Bartimaeus just says, "Do I see that she's been dominated, right?"
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I realize that I may have misspoke when I asked my first question. I will simply ask you to answer one more.
Whoops.
Simple enough.
Whoops.
She just nods, but she nods as she is absolutely furious at you.
Yep.
Hey, listen. I simply wanted to ask you a question, and you wanted to be all read between the lines. You gotta play dirty sometimes to get what you want.
And you hear
No.
Screwtape say, "Don't I know it?" You see, he's just fingering his sword.
All right. my question is, and you see him actually, Bartimaeus takes a deep breath. Is Torin still alive? And
She thinks-
Torin, if you want an answer, because I know who Torin is.
All right, yeah,
Do you want it?
yeah. quick.
Torin is the monk that Bartimaeus spent a lot of his life with
Mhm.
after he escaped. And he was a good person. He was actually a really
Yep.
good, like, friendly monk who actually
Mhm.
tried to fix Bartimaeus and try and put him on the right path. But at one point, Bartimaeus fucked up royally and killed one of his friends by
Yeah.
accident, and Torin never forgave him. And he hasn't seen him in years, and a part of him always assumed that he probably died fighting or protecting someone. This is a very, very important question to me.
So, as you say that, Screwtape is going to point his sword at the genie and speak a word.
Whoops.
You're not sure what is, but the genie doesn't seem affected by it. She just looks at Screwtape, then she looks back at Bartimaeus, and she says something, but you don't hear it. And then she turns to leave.
Oh shit.
Screwtape just simply kneels down, so he's still looking Bartimaeus in the eye and says, "Sometimes you have to play dirty, my friend. There's a reason I call this sword
boy.
Silence. There's a reason the sword is called Silence. It's because it can cast the silence spell."
Oh, can I learn the spell, please? I just
Bartimaeus.
I was like,
Bartimaeus
I'm
is
completely
so
ignorant.
you completely
Yeah.
my actual, like, emotional question, and just that's 6 spell, bro. Can I learn it? So
Yeah.
Bartimaeus just stares at the crowd, just says, "Okay, yeah. You know what?" And you see, actually, Bartimaeus is a little bit torn that he
Yeah.
doesn't know the answer to this,
Yep.
because he really, really, truly wants to know.
Mm.
And he kind of goes, "Just grin and bear it."
Yeah.
What I always do.
Yes, after all, you are a family of one.
I guess I am.
You knew that when you killed Torin's friend. And then Screwtape just goes lumbering off.
Bartimaeus gets really quiet.
You
Really.
You killed your friend?
He doesn't really say much. He just kind of walks. He leaves, and you know that thing frustrated at someone for talking, and they leave, but they bump into them really hard. I do that to Silvanna.
I dodged that. By using my action. I just
But whoops. All right.
backflip.
I like
mode
to
is
go
just
stealth
Whoa,
mode.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
All right.
You are talking
Sorry. I wanted to say something before it passes on. I want to try something.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna stealth while Bartimaeus starts walking away.
Got it. You're invisible.
Oh no.
All right. I'm just gonna catch up to where Bartimaeus is, hold him on the shoulder, and say, "It's not too late to find him and seek his forgiveness."
I guess I can always try, but he was always stubborn. That was the one thing we had in common.
Well, that's good then. Goodbye, and then I let go of his shoulder, and then I just disappear.
All right.
You take.
Like a good preacher. Like,
Yeah. I do look at him before he leaves. Go. Well, I guess this old tiefling's gonna head off. I got enough gold to get me started. I'll just see if I can find a job that's a little less dangerous and involves a whole lot less dragons.
oh wait.
Yeah.
Just wondering.
Yeah.
Do you have any
Yes.
interest in coming to our fine looking?
Sylvie, don't invite him. Don't invite him, Sylvie. Sylvie, no.
Really?
Sylvie, no. Don't.
Bartimaeus
no,
has the biggest smile on his face.
Yeah, it's what's his name? Wormwood's just like, Silvanna, don't do this.
Oh, what's
All right.
the harm? I mean, Alex is at home. We're totally fine. We're bringing you.
All right, so
Well, if you want to visit, then-
Whereabouts? Do you have like a map of the place? I can try and
Definitely.
find it on my own.
I
Or you
draw
can-
that on
Ottaviato's going to
the
say that. Ottaviato's going to say that it can plane shift Bartimaeus back with all of you,
Yeah.
if you like.
Oh,
Sure.
God.
Before-
That's gonna be a cluster fuck.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be role playing 2 characters. It's
All right,
crazy.
well, well,
stop.
Yes,
already
our party has grown to 4.
Hold on. First, Autoviator hasn't recharged yet.
not yet. So,
Not yet.
Yeah.
so while you guys are gathering up the gold,
Second, I need to return.
We still have the
slave.
slaves.
Yes.
We have the slaves
Yeah.
to deal with.
slaves are
Yeah.
still outside.
I need
The
my robe.
Screwtape has already sent them to Ahsoka.
Yeah. Right.
All right, so
At this point, Bartimaeus kind of looks at the 2 of them. Silvanna Vierl goes, "You're gonna do something crazy, aren't you? You're gonna try and screw over those employers."
There's a big smile on
yeah.
my face. I doesn't say anything. I just smile and look at him.
And I just look. I give a sign, like I just nod.
all right, so you guys leave then.
Mhm. Yeah.
All right, so as you leave the castle, Screwtape smiles as he watches you go. And he pulls out a sending stone from inside of his bag, and he says, "Mephistopheles, I've got the information that we needed."
Ooh.
And you hear that, and Mephistopheles replies, good work, Screwtape. This is why you're my right hand. Trust me, when the plan comes to fruition, I will not forget your loyal service to me.
Nice.
I don't like that laugh.
That's him. That's just
Yeah,
Alex
exactly.
laughing at
I
it.
don't like it.
I love it
Yeah.
because of the distinction in that conversation with Oracle.
All right, so meanwhile,
Mhm.
back in the prime material plane,
Okay.
Yeah.
Alexander went to bed. And he wakes up. He's feeling very cold. It also feels like he's doubled over or something. Like,
Ugh.
and when he tries to rub the gunk out of his eyes and move, he realizes that his head and his wrists are locked in place, like he's been put in some kind of a stock.
Ooh.
Also, judging by the feeling, he is wearing nothing but a pair of pants, and it also feels like the places that are holding his wrist and neck are lined with silver, and he's also wearing silver manacles on his ankles. Somewhere in front of him, he can hear a woman whispering.
Oh no.
She's whispering.
I'm your mother.
No,
No.
no, she's not whispering that. She's whispering, we sit in the sun, sleep, dream, each of us dying slowly, prison of our own minds. Sit in the sun, sleep, dream, each of us dying slowly in the prison of our own minds. It's just that over and over again.
Okay, that's super awesome and super cool.
Okay.
Do you have that so I can write it down? Because I know it's important.
All right,
Thank you, man. I really appreciate it.
that's an M, not a comma.
Well, for me, too,
Wait,
it's a bit hard
that's
to hear.
wait.
That's wait. I can fix it. I got it. The sun.
Oh no, what happened to Alexander?
We have no clue at all.
You have no clue. Alexander's fine.
Yeah.
Effective. You've got. Guess who? You just got the replacement. Alexander will be dead next session.
No, he's not going to be dead. He'll be out of action though.
Yeah.
So that's what she's whispering
He's
Yeah.
probably drinking my tea.
over and over. And then you hear another woman who sounds like she's wearing a bucket over her head. She said, "He's waking up." And then the woman who's whispering, who's just repeating that phrase over and over, she says,
As Alexander.
"Yeah,
Can I just? Do I see anyone? Can I try and
yeah." You you're fuzzy. You clear the fuzz out of your head. You blink away the gunk. You look up. You see that there are 3 women standing in front of you. The one on the left is she's the shortest of the 3. She's wearing armor and dark with dark cloth over top of it. She also has a cape that looks like it's made out of feathers, like the capes that Flynn gave to his subordinate officers.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
in Barovia, and she wears a helmet that's shaped like a stylized crow's helmet, like a stylized crow's head or a raven's head.
What?
Most
Okay.
disturbingly about
Oh,
that
boy.
helmet, though, is that it like the eyesight holes have been sealed shut.
Okay.
The woman on the right looks very thin. Like even though she's wearing like a black morning dress and a black veil, she looks very thin. Like she is a corpse, the corpse of someone who starved to death but stood up,
What the?
Okay.
but got up and still continued to live.
Oh my
The woman in the middle is also dressed in like the clothes of mourning, but it looks like a woman's mourning dress mixed with a nun's habit. She's
Okay.
standing up. There's also you also notice that the nun is barefoot while the other two have shoes and boots.
Okay.
As the woman is standing, the nun is standing. She's folding her arms, and she's wearing a hood over her head. She got with a deep cowl. It completely covers her face in shadow.
Very quickly, I want to divine sense right now.
Divine says you can do that. You cannot transform because of the silver,
Yep.
Yeah, I figured.
and you cannot cast spells that require somatic components.
Okay. Do I sense? So I'm just gonna. Sorry, I haven't done divine sense. I'll apologize.
Fiend, celestial, or undead, you do not sense
Okay.
any of those things.
Okay.
You do feel like in the back of your head, like something is pressing a pointed silver object there.
Whoa.
And the nun says, "Don't try to escape, Alexander. We will kill you."
Who
Don't want to-
are you? Who are you?
The nun says, "My name is Irwin. These two are my sisters, Persephone and Moira. We brought you here. Do you know why we brought you here?
No, I don't.
Because you killed our brother. Our brother.
Oh.
He might have been a prick. We may not have seen eye to eye, but he was still our brother. And honor demands that we avenge his death."
Who exactly?
Who do you think?
It's Flynn.
It's Flynn.
It's gotta be Flynn.
Flynn has sisters. Oh my god.
So what do you say to that,
no.
Alexander?
I say give me 10 seconds while I look something up.
You say to
That's
the
what
You don't
I-
have any.
Give me 10
You don't have any.
seconds, please.
You don't have any magic items on you. You're basically just wearing a pair of pants.
Fuck.
That's it.
You're
And
right.
I need to go through Alexander's spells to see if he can do anything. Wait.
Security, I feel like
Wait,
just doing-
wait.
Nice.
Right? Okay. All right. Because it's my hands that are bound, correct?
Get
Yeah.
your hands on your neck. You're basically in stocks. You know, like
Okay.
the kind that people are locked in and they throw tomatoes at you. Except you appear to be in some kind of underground dungeon
Oh,
Oh, I'm in a dungeon.
with like torches on the walls. You can see that there's a single iron door behind the women.
a sex dungeon.
No,
yeah,
it's
no,
not.
no,
boy.
no,
No, it's not. Women are not interested in that.
All right, so
Hilarious.
so Alexander just kind of looked. Do you even know what your brother did to my home? What he did to me?
They look at each other and they say, "Do you think he did to you?"
He took so much, and he did it with a smile on his face. He
Brother
did it with
not
no.
smile.
Oh, no.
He did, and I look directly at him. Sorry, I can't hear it.
Yeah.
Okay, I look directly at him and I say, "He took so much from me."
Who do you
And-
think? A brother would never. A brother would not do that. Brother did not smile. Would not smile as he destroyed people's lives.
So it's not. It's someone else.
So
Can
You're
I
gonna
insight? Can I insight?
make an insight check. Yes.
Okay.
Is it
So-
Flynn? Wait, what?
No, is it not Flynn?
You're gonna
It
have
might.
you may have to ask. Might have to ask them whether it's Flynn.
Wait,
Flynn,
who
you're
other
lying.
people have we
They're
killed?
lying. This woman's a liar. Flynn's a murderer.
I'm going to just say because now I actually do want to know. Wait,
Mhm.
This is Flynn we're talking about, correct?
The sisters look at each other again and say, "Who the hell is Flynn? We're talking about our brother Victor Draven."
What?
Oh my!
Oh!
What the
No way!
Victor?
Well done. Well done. That is the best callback
Ever.
Well done.
And that's where we'll stop for the night.
That's the best. That is the
Oh
best.
my god! So
That's
many
the
plot
best.
twists.
to
That is
think
the absolute best.
to think that I wanted to actually have Vladimir be wearing Victor's corpse at one point. I had forgotten entirely about that for the fight, but then when I realized that after like 5 minutes after the session, I realized that, and I'm like, oh crap, what do I do? And that's when I was played Dark Souls 3, went to Ashes of Ariandel, and it all just clicked.
Oh man, that's amazing because I thought you were never gonna touch on Vlad again. Victor again.
The sisters are actually based on the three sisters of the Sable Church from Dark Souls.
Ooh, nice.
What's her
boy.
name? Yuria. What's her name? Frida and Liliane.
Oh my god.
And
Oh,
like
wait,
the three
but it wasn't
sisters,
us that killed him.
Well,
they don't know
technically,
that.
Yeah,
They don't
but
know
he
that.
only
They don't
know
traveled-
that.
traveled with
And
us,
to
and he died.
to be fair, Alexander did kind of cause the
Well,
situation
yeah.
that led to his death.
It's none of us' fault. It's actually
No, Alexander sees it as his fault.
Yeah, the sisters
So-
see it as your fault, so that's all that matters. But
Oh,
yeah, they
boy.
captured you. If I'm gonna give any hint about this, it's this: they were able to basically pull Alexander out of his bed without his knowledge, strip him
Mhm.
of his magic, and bring him to God knows where.
Hmm.
So you can't take these girls
Oh
on
boy.
without
No.
help. And
Yeah.
at your level, you should have made contacts in the right place to get that help.
Well, luckily we have another character that's 18th in level that can help us.
Yep.
Who
Yeah.
we promise there will be no more shit involved. Like
We'll
no
bring
more
him back. Hey,
adventuring
Bartimaeus.
This is amazing. So this has been the most insane session in a while because not only is Bartimaeus most likely going to be kind of floating around
Yeah.
for the rest of the adventures,
Mhm.
now Alexander has one of the, this is a plot twist and a half. This is great. This is great.
Yes. And also, don't forget, what's her name? Vasuka took a bit of Silvanna's hair and tied it to her own.
Yeah.
Surely
that's
nothing can
surely
come
not
from
gonna be a
that.
problem. Savannah's not worried. It's totally fine.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ah, God,
I hope you
that's
liked your
awesome.
plot twists.
That's great. That's great. I legit
So we're gonna
like,
have.
like
Yeah.
I legit thought that we would get like
Flynn. Yeah.
Uh, not like that Flynn because Flynn made sense.
That
to
was
me,
Flint
right.
too, and then Victor.
And
What?
then
Um,
Victor.
Yeah.
so
Oh,
how
man.
many sessions have you been waiting until to pull that trick?
This is when did he die? Session like 3?
He died like session 4.
Session 3 or 4? I'm checking. I'm checking the things now. I remember what the title was.
Yeah.
I think session 3 or 4.
Yeah, session
Jesus.
3. It's been 45 games, not counting the Planet Mercenary.
Yeah.
Not counting Planet Mercenary and days off.
Oh yeah, by the way, Vierl, just off topic, you should really watch the last episode of Planet Mercenary. That one
Yeah.
was great.
That one was
Oh.
Yes, it ended with
So wait, did I die?
no.
No,
I died.
but somebody did.
Logain shot
What?
his own arm off.
Baby died.
Yeah.
So
Baby
here's what
died.
here's what happened. I'll give you the short. I'll give you like the short
Short
cap. So baby got shot in the face,
Yeah. In the
And,
face. Literally. In the
literally in the face. We ran away with our target, and these murder koalas came in and basically like threw.
They pasted you to the wall. They
Yeah.
used
Pasted
glue
us
guns
to the
to
wall.
paste through the wall.
Exactly. And while they were basically grab the money and run, we were stuck on the planet and the factory was about to explode. So
Yeah.
because my hand was stuck to a wall, I just took out my gun and I shot my wrist.
Yeah.
And shot his hand off.
Jesus Christ.
He
And-
got a cool robot hand with a chainsaw built into it though.
Yeah.
So it's all good.
It's all good.
Yeah.
And
So-
it works well because Craig doesn't like to perform revival on polar bears anymore. Anyway, I'll be looking forward to the new, I don't know, baby.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, he's playing a different
Yes.
Undertaker.
Different polar bear.
Different polar.
Yeah.
Good, another person I can't revive.
Don't worry, we'll just go through all the polar bears until Silvanna wants to switch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But that was
So
Oh,
I
great.
reveal the story behind that.
Yeah, that was great.
man, so much plot twist. Now we're gonna have to deal with Victor's sisters. We have to deal with the abbot. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we'll have plenty to do when we get back.
Yes, and hopefully this will
so-
convince you to settle down and take that downtime.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Probably not.
yeah. No
Don't
more.
you
Probably
mean
have another
I have to
window
look for
shopping.
somewhere to revive my parents?
I'm assuming that next session we're going to that'll probably be part 2 where we try and break the slaves
Yeah.
out and whatnot. I'm assuming anyway.
Yeah, me too.
Yes.
So.
We'll figure out,
Yeah,
I'll
we're
figure
not
out what to do
gonna
there.
take any downtime. We're gonna look for Alexander.
Yeah. Hopefully after you find him, you will take the downtime that you so
So
desperately
stay
deserve.
comfortable with Bartimaeus.
Alright, yeah.